AM. Genius. Sound. What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking, there's no debate. You can't ignore the great. See, I'ma switch the world up with my 15 seconds.
Hey, here you go, Reg. A little more aggression, though.
No, I don't want it to fall over.
Nah, but you're not there yet for the backhand yet. I'm going to keep it 100. You're not at that level. Go ahead. Go ahead, Reg. So, look, just kinetic energy. Boom. Just
and let's karate chop.
Yeah. Word.
And let's karate chop.
All this. Yeah.
No.
Whoa!
I know how to
like
throw a
the
punch.
power. I like the power there. But what I'm saying is I want you to spread your hands so you get more circumference area. Coverage.
Dog, I don't want to do this anymore,
Step
dog.
your intensity up.
Dog, I'm
fired up. There you go.
We're not even doing this for the podcast.
Too much
Darnell,
talking.
you don't.
Rage.
You're doing too much talking, though.
Rage.
Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth.
Welcome back to What You Thought, the show about everything and nothing at the same time. I'm Darnell.
Express is moving. Why he get such a crazy intro? Why do we allow that?
What do you mean, this nigga?
Welcome back to the whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm Darnell. And then it's 30 seconds of whatever before we even introduce other
The better
niggas.
question
Who
is
is this nigga?
The better question is who's gonna stop him?
Not me. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
So
You
what
sick.
gonna do?
Emergency,
do?
your voice is different. You came in here like you on Barry White and shit. No, we ain't doing nothing.
And what we're not going to stop you guys from doing is like, comment, and subscribe. Smash the like button.
He's a full-blown
Ding the
YouTuber
bell.
now.
Yeah.
You gave the nigga too much power.
Smash the like. This nigga and with
got to.
with zeal. With zeal.
We need that though, so let him do his thing.
And subscribe to our Patreon. Patreon.com
Definitely.
/ what you thought. The Discord is popping.
Word.
Absolutely.
Discord is popping. Baif joined the Discord recently.
Word. Salute, man. All my niggas in there. Now we all in there right now.
Yeah,
Except hands. Hands.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
like,
you already
yeah,
know
for
that.
terror.
Don't.
He in somebody else's Discord right now. Look at him. This nigga's crazy.
Baif don't be in there wilding. Just.
I'm gonna keep it cool.
We can keep a thread just for you, just the Baif thread.
Keep it G-rated.
Oh,
that
only
might be
if-
some other
I'm gonna
shit.
need you.
Only if you.
You're killing me.
Not G.
The mic.
That's the gooch.
Oh,
Keep
my
it
God.
parental.
It's on. It's on.
It
Look,
is on. It's
PL.
Speak.
Parental look. Not guidance, because you never know. You might spin that into some other shit.
Yeah, the Baif one was gonna be
Probably.
only if you did.
Yeah.
Like only if you did go in there. Like it's just him in there waiting for some shit.
NC-17.
That's a fact.
It's a fact. All of that. They don't even have a rating. It's
Yeah.
just like caution.
Nah,
The red VHS tape.
Gotta caution them shoes, man.
God damn.
I love these, man.
I know.
Back, bought me
Back to back. Now I don't want to see them shits ever again. Not even if she telling me.
I like the fact that I live my life.
You need
I
better
live my
sneakers.
choices.
I didn't want to do it. Gave me every reason. Yo, my nigga, I'm about to go back to back, son.
Put
Drake on
together a feats fund
you. Nah,
and we Gucci.
you got
Other than that,
fucking
I'm good.
funds, nigga. You got funds. You work.
I do.
You got four jobs. You got
Which
more
is
jobs than
why I
anybody.
wear these all the. I'm always working, my nigga. Real talk.
Those the work boots.
Oh man.
Those are work.
You know what I mean? You see the pants, nigga? This is my uniform.
You can't
That's
skate
the
with them shits
uniform.
on. Those are supposed to be for skating purposes. And you don't skate. You don't like skating.
They got an extra sole and grip on them.
Be in the crib.
It's like tire tread on them.
With them shits?
No.
Them shit do got tired.
Them shits is Michelin's.
Vans, baby.
I didn't want to do it. Gave me every
Van tires.
That's all purpose footwear.
Yeah.
It's comfortable, man.
Check it off.
He can tow your car.
for a while with some feed pieces, please. Yo, you don't got no feed pieces? I know you
I
do.
do, but because I'm always working.
Yeah,
He
you
not
always
wearing
work.
them.
Point of even wearing, man.
On purpose.
And you 73 years old. Just do your thing, son. Live your life.
54.
That's what I'm
Relax.
saying. Word, my fault. I put mad extra shits on there. My fault.
At the live
He
show,
said
he gonna
what?
be fresh at the live show. You
He could tow your car with that.
at that drip.
He just
Like
tie that to the bumper.
my style,
He's
I'm
good.
more casual.
Yeah, you're
Like,
casual.
I got
Man, what I got on? Nigga, I'm casual too. I'm just
I
saying
mean,
your
like-
piece.
Yeah. No, remember when he came out to the party?
Yeah, he was fresh.
Man, it was fresh.
Yeah, that's true.
how I
Look,
usually-
he
Bally's
knew
and
he's
shit.
not working. That's his day off. His one day
My
off.
nigga, I just be playing, son. We friends. I'm just making jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Wear whatever
Nah,
the
nah.
fuck you
It's a
want.
fact.
I'm serious. Stop wearing those.
Completely negated everything you said.
It is.
Time to
bring down
renegotiate the
No, I just don't want the people thinking.
the morale. Feel me? It doesn't bring down the work morale.
See, I had on the
But Darnell takes sneakers like
biodegradable
extra
12.
serious. So.
Yeah.
We didn't like the biodegradable.
Nah, but I'd rather you wear those than those. Because what if Captain America needs you? In the middle of the fucking pod. And the niggas put the ring up and you're just gone.
and just
You
that's
know what I
it.
mean? That shit is over.
Yeah.
Nah.
I summoned my shoes like
Word.
Thor do the fucking sledgehammer.
And them shits just pull up at the crib. That's wild. Nah.
Jesus.
That shit crazy.
Oh man.
Imagine Darnell's so obsessed with sneakers, bad sneakers offends him. Like it's like personal disrespect.
My son Papa Smurf is wilding today. For you to be talking about anybody fit, you out of pocket.
I'm not talking about anybody's fit.
Because you look like Papa Smurf and Blue though, a little bit.
How do I look like Papa Smurf? Because it's a blue hoodie?
And they had a big stupid ass white joints,
Nah.
the fish scale with the cocaine, with, you know what I mean? With the tartar sauce. It's crazy. The blend, the
I
fish scale
guess.
with the tartar.
The crazy is it
Nigga went-
Supreme Nike Adidas.
Yeah. Yo,
I mean,
you're a different,
what am I supposed
you're
to
a
do?
different level.
Oh, it's
Boost, you like a
not even
Bushido
people. It was
blade.
Nike sweat.
You know it'd be blue for the blade?
What did what Supreme sweats are there?
Nah.
This Supreme sweat.
I know, but nothing that came with this.
Nah, you good.
But
My shit don't
they
be
always
matching the
say
same brand,
never-
though. But it
Yeah,
just
it's
wouldn't say
the-
Supreme.
I thought
on
that
it,
was
and
against the
then
rules.
whatever you
Adidas, Nike, not together, right?
Checks over.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
They
who,
said that now.
but who made
You're
those
not supposed
rules?
to do Adidas.
Checks over stripes, I guess.
But who made those rules?
I guess
Nah, that's
check
been a
is
thing.
above his stripes.
The checks is over the stripes. He's following the rules. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Checks over
But-
stripes.
That
I
doesn't
don't know.
really
I don't-
that
I
doesn't
don't-
really make sense to me.
I understand.
And
I get it.
technically I understand that, but I don't really consider. Do you consider Yeezys as a part
Adidas?
of?
Yes.
Yes.
But
It's
I mean,
Adidas.
Absolutely.
Yeezys technically is his own brand, and then
It's
their licenses
Adidas.
is added out because they had the partnership with Nike.
On,
you
look at
yelling?
the box.
The box.
No?
On the
Adidas
box, it says
Okay.
Adidas.
All right, you're right.
Why you screaming?
You're right.
Definitely.
Right on the label.
Why you screaming?
It's just my natural state of being.
He's reaching.
That's like saying Jordans ain't Nike.
That's my natural state of being. But Jordans has always been Nike. Yeezy is basically
Nah,
whatever.
that's not true.
Not true.
And I
Jordans
would-
wasn't
no,
always Nike.
because-
I
Think about
beg to
it.
differ though, Brad, because Jordan is Jordan.
Yep.
Jumpman. Jumpman.
Yeah,
brand.
Jordan is Jordan. I don't believe Yeezy is not Adidas. It's something, its own entity at all. Because it's Adidas and it says it
Yeah.
all over the place.
But
on the
Jordan
six,
is
where's-
Jordan, right?
On the 6, there's times that you get 6s without the Nike sign.
Yep.
And now, what about when they charge you more because they put the Nike
On the
sign
back,
on
yeah.
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's Nike.
I think it was around the original
I just
time.
think they Jordans.
When I think the 12 or 13s came out, one of them, that Jordan became its own subsidiary.
Because
of-
there's no
Nike,
Nike,
like its own separate
anywhere.
thing, yeah.
There's no 12 you can find with a Nike on it.
Right. That's
I'm
when
just
it
saying,
started.
back then when it was still heavily Nike influenced.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But Yeezy's been with both Nike and Adidas, and Yeezy's his own
On
thing.
a 10 even.
It's never
On a
been
10,
his own standalone
No,
brand.
on a
though.
9.
No, it is
On
his
an
own
8,
standalone brand.
Nigga.
No.
It always
Yeah,
just
they
goes
started getting rid of
And
it.
From
Yeezy
8 up.
is his
Yeah, they
own
started getting rid of the
entity,
Nike logo.
and they partner and license
8,
themselves out.
9,
That's
10.
why Yeezy can have
So-
partnerships with Balenciaga or Gap or whatever else.
You're wrong about Yeezy being with Nike. That's not, the Yeezy brand was never with Nike. Kanye.
Because the Yeezy brand didn't exist yet. It was just called the Yeezys. I know, but I'm just saying.
So you saying that you're saying the that you're
I'm
saying the
technically
before?
wrong.
Yeah, just
I'm
saying.
technically wrong.
Okay.
I'm technically wrong.
But you not.
But I'm not wrong.
Reg facts. It's reg
Phonetically.
facts. Yeah.
Or some
It's
stupid-
reg facts.
Yeah.
Sonically.
Whatever.
What you about to say? Sonically,
Whatever.
I'm not wrong.
All of that.
I'm not incorrect morally.
All of that. All of that. All of
Shut
that.
up. Come on.
All of those words. Exactly.
Word.
Reg facts.
That's a fact. You the illest nigga on the planet. Man.
That's a fact.
Stash fact.
I mean,
Word.
We got Bradley, AK Double, AK DJ Physics in the building.
Going on.
Fresh off a 60-piece McDonald's delivery. You heard? 60 McNugget.
Can't believe y'all make me eat that shit.
I feel like low-key McDonald's is purposely blocking the app. Like McDonald's
Probably.
is the one canceling
Yeah.
our orders and shit.
And then making us go there.
Imagine they paid the
I'm gonna start coming with a lunchbox.
the delivery driver.
You
Yo,
gotta
don't
start
pick that
packing
shit up.
lunches. Just pack lunches.
idea.
Make a
Brown
turkey
bag.
pinwheel with some bread and some,
Brown bag.
Brown
a turkey pinwheel with a wrap. You
with
feel
a
me?
thermos.
With the
That'd
chicken
be
noodle soup
mad
in it.
funny.
Why you gonna come with the salt and pepper sandwich? Just salt and pepper.
Oh, that's crazy.
Seasoned sandwich.
Yo,
Don't
salt,
disrespect.
pepper, lemon pepper. You had lemon pepper, at least garlic.
Garlic.
Garlic, onion powder. Minced onion you was doing real bad because that shit don't really dissolve quick.
That's actual
bad.
onion bits.
It's actual onion bits. But you know,
Dehydrated,
What- how you-
deoxygenated onion particles.
Pickled
Yo, that's
onion.
crazy. Yo, they did you so
Low-fat
dirty, my
onions.
nigga.
Low fat onions.
Yeah, that's wild.
Pickled onion.
What are
Well,
what are
we
the
used to
high fat
do-
onions?
Onions, just onions.
The pool joints.
yeah,
That
just
was
onions.
sarcasm.
Oh, I was like, nigga, what? What's
The
the
moisture still intact. Pause. Those shit.
But we used to put them in the oven.
Yeah.
And toast them, like take it up a notch.
The bread.
The bread with the mayo.
With the-
With everything?
Oh, you put
So
mayonnaise
it's like
first,
seasoned
so not
toast.
the seasoned stack.
Yeah.
Seasoned toast.
Feel me? Wasn't terrible.
Nah.
So it's basically like
Better than just
like
Yeah,
extra
better than
garlic
Olive Garden
bread.
bread.
It's like garlic bread.
you make garlic
Pretty
bread.
much.
Word.
Pretty much.
And then made it a sandwich.
Pretty much.
So you was eating manna from the
Right.
Bible.
Manna from the
Not
Bible.
eating manna.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Manna?
crazy. You was eating manna.
The shit that fell from the sky.
You remember manna? That's what God gave us. It was just bread.
I'm a heathen.
Nah, you ain't no heathen. Come on, man. I want you to. I mean, you probably ain't gonna make it. The other day, son, it started raining. Someone was like, I think that's my man talking to us. Like, that nigga went to hell. What are you talking? I don't want to be the one to say it. Because I know niggas' moms. But, like, dog, this nigga's name is Monster. Like, what we talking about? He was like, yo, bro. Nigga was about to cry. And we was talking, and my kids in the car, and all that. I was dropping my son off and shit. That's my son, man. That's my dog. He's
Yeah.
like 40 years old. And the nigga was like, yo, that's probably Monster talking to us, yo. And I was like, it would be reversed. It would be osmosis. Like, it would be a flood from the floor instead. That nigga's in hell, my nigga.
Be steam.
This is one of the
steam
worst
coming
people.
out the
That was my nigga, but you gotta keep it 100. All that free, everybody. Not everybody supposed to be free or back on the earth. But that nigga did a lot of wrong. That we all have. However, my nigga, you know what I'm saying?
He's
I be
only
making it
talking
right.
when you see the steam coming out the manhole.
That's when I know it's Monster talking to him. That's how I know. Every time we walk past the subway, I'm like, look at Monster. You know what I'm saying? This nigga wild. Because that's where he be wilding at. He be in the subway,
Jesus.
doing wrong, waiting for Batman and them. You know what I'm saying? That's where he be at. This nigga's crazy. That nigga's in hell, B. Like, what you
Damn.
talking about? I feel bad. I mean, salute to everyone.
I
You
don't
know what I
want to
mean?
get
Love,
struck
man.
down
But
for involving
huh?
myself in that.
Huh?
I don't want to get struck down for
Not at all. But I'm just saying, you ain't doing what Monster doing. When we
I'm
repping
talking
for that
about
nigga,
Monster
God
right
be
now.
mad. Nah, you can't rep for Monster, man. Monster knew he was wilding. We've had plenty of conversations. Word.
We got Derek, a.k.a. Hands, in the building.
You heard? Nigga didn't even hear us. He sleep.
Yeah.
Back in the Black Cats.
Ignoring us.
He's disrespectful. What? This nigga's crazy.
It's true. Him and Baif going for a competition.
Yes.
Who's gonna
Who ain't take
quit
them
first?
shits off? Who ain't take them
We're
shits
gonna
off?
take them off first.
Niggas had them shits on for 2 months. Nah, fuck off.
Yeah, right.
This nigga's essential everything. Nigga got an
Wow.
essential shape up just now. Fuck out of here, man.
We got Amar, a.k.a. John Jacob
right.
Jingleheimer Schmidt, in the building.
What's going on?
Cut the war short.
Why he put them shits? Why you getting the close up of the field turf joints? The aquamarine color? Fire. I fuck with those. But what's the is that suede on there?
Yeah, these are sweet.
All right.
Sweet, Chuck.
That's the same shit Kermit was made out of.
Pony.
And my shirt today, another black designer. Actually black and Muslim owned. It's called Dean Chasers.
All right?
So
Yeah,
you know,
don't stop
Dean,
that.
Dean Chasers. And Ramadan Kareem to all the Muslims.
It's like Mad Alkies pull up to the
Word.
pub.
It'll
Hey,
get crazy.
we don't
I
play.
fuck with it.
But Ramadan Kareem to all the Muslims, Ramadan started.
Yeah.
So I'm on my Dean. By the time this episode is, I'll be fasting.
Word.
And so for this 30 days, I'm doing clean pods. I'm not cursing for the 30.
And we should
You don't really curse anyway.
Not much.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
You don't really
But
curse.
you know what I mean? I'm gonna try
We should
that.
all try to not curse. Let's see if we can do. I mean, I probably can.
You
You
gonna-
know your man,
I can't.
Billingsgate.
You gonna let-
Christ.
Filthy.
That's the word of the day off the rip. Billingsgate. That's you, my nigga. That's all you
Filth, Lord,
do.
filth. I can't
Filth,
stop.
son.
I can't stop.
Billingsgate. You can't even. That's your regular normative behavior, son.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your speech pattern. Just Billingsgate. You can't even stop it. That's the word of the day off the rip.
What's crazy is I probably could. It's just
Nah. I doubt it. Red, the F word is like synonymous with you, son.
it's a great word.
That and the B word. they
great
they
word.
like neck and neck.
They're great
You
words.
just call my dog. You know what I'm saying? You call
They're
Graham.
great. They're great.
And all
Grandma vodka basquets. Why would I do that?
Just call Abuelita.
I wouldn't.
Earlier you did that.
No, I would never do
You
that.
said, "Yo, what happened?" I was like, "Wait, my grandmama, you out of line, son. You
I would never do that.
Nigga, bro.
I would never do that.
You might be the wildest. They thought Big was the wildest.
Billingsgate, real quick. It
Christopher
means
Wallace.
coarsely abusive language.
Oh
Yep.
damn.
Billingsgate.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
There you go.
Is it abusive?
I forgot about the coarsely part, but that's yes.
That's-
Is it abusive?
abusive.
Niggas feel abused?
Abusive.
That's the
crazy.
first one Reg agrees with.
Yeah. Word.
I don't feel like niggas feel abused. Of course, maybe.
That's
No,
coarsely.
no, you abuse
Coarsely
the words.
abusive, nigga. The whole thing.
Oh,
Excessive use.
Every part. Of the word.
it's America, nigga. Like, what's going on?
See? Now we done. Yellow dollar sign from the N word.
Just
Boom.
Boom.
You can't believe it?
Nah, we ain't. Suffering succotash.
Stay out of rainwater. Had the baldy before Jada did.
You heard?
Reg.
Yo, man.
That shit still bothers you.
But like, you
I
know,
don't like talking about that shit. You a real Golden Globe in real life.
Will was one of the niggas.
He
Is that
he called your man's in there. Is that what you gonna start
crazy.
threatening us with?
Nah.
Wait a minute.
Come on, Brad. That's crazy.
Yo, that's wow.
Brad, the police sirens are crazy, especially when you was trying to implicate niggas earlier with the confession. Come on, nigga.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you was bugging. You was bugging.
Asking leading questions and shit. But what did you do next?
Yeah.
But what did you do?
So where's he at? So where can we find him? That
Like
was crazy.
specifically what happened?
That was wild.
It was like,
The nigga even
it was
did-
like, yeah, but I'd rather not talk about that word. But like, but what happened though?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Give us a roundabout the whereabouts.
And talk in this direction, please. Talk in this direction, please.
No body, no crime. So what we need to do is focus on it. He was wild. He was fucking wild. You're a horrible cop too, my nigga. You would have been a horrible cop. That's why they put you in the fire department. Because you was bugging.
could
Nigga
never be
leaned
a
in. He said, so I need you to speak a little louder. It's wild.
I was on your side.
Nah, you're not. That's exactly
you
what
was
them
good
niggas
at
said. That's exactly what them niggas said.
See?
I was trying to help you.
Nah.
Nah, see? That's exactly what them niggas
Never mind. You would have made it. My fault. You'd have been all right. You'd have been all right.
Oh man.
That's how they really back. You say, what you want? Something to drink or something, bro? You need something to drink or something, bro?
Just tell us what happened. You're gonna go home.
When they start speaking in slang, you're done. B, you are done. When they start dropping S's off, we're supposed to say something with an S on the end, and they drop the S. You're gone.
Nah, a cop pulled me and my friends over once. He goes, "So what's popping tonight?"
Yeah.
He was like,
Done.
"What?"
Done up. Stupid. Like, nigga, you have a size 40 Yankee jersey on and the John Cena shorts. We know what time it is. And an Under Armour sweatband. What do you need,
On the
sir?
forearm.
Yeah. What do you need, big dog?
With the Yankee fitted on backwards, like tight,
Backwards.
like straight.
Son, think.
Yeah.
Just like this.
I look like one of these things. These
Cover
two
the
words.
eyebrows. It gotta cover the
You
eyebrows.
can't see no eyebrow. Even some of your eyelash gotta be stuck. This is DT work off the rip. As soon as you pull up, hey, bro. This DT work. I feel crazy even saying like this. That shit is wild. This is DT work right there. You might as well just wear it like a medallion, my nigga. Stop tucking your chain, cop.
Oh my God.
Not you. I'm just saying. You. First of all, I wouldn't even disrespect you.
I know, that's just crazy.
You Matt, you're a long arm of the law.
Yeah,
So you like a decision maker. You're not a beat cop in there. First of all, I wouldn't call you simple cop.
You ever peep how the guy in the Chinese restaurant, working the walk in the back?
Yeah.
always got that.
Yeah, that's true.
He shit's always here.
That's
Them
how I do
niggas
my
love
dad
the
cat.
Yankees though.
Yeah.
Them niggas love the Yankees.
Always.
He killing
Every-
the walk.
It's not
every
even
question-
like a Yankee. It's like a flea market Yankee.
Yeah, but them niggas, that's all they ever talk to you about is whether or not them niggas won. Them niggas don't speak no American language at all with you unless it's about the Yankees. The nigga that actually cook, because you don't interact with him.
Yeah.
Nah,
He'll
he's
say
in the back.
something to you if you like, if you know what I'm saying, yo, you see the niggas won? You say it mad clear too. BX up, you heard? And then go right back into the shit. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And John Smackenroe,
You
also
heard?
known as Pop Vasquez.
I'm retired though. I'm retired. Pause. I'm retired.
Oh man.
I have been known to slap some shit though, but I'm just saying.
Pop,
Yo,
is this snitching if you get the person
Yes.
out
Yes.
like Duchesne did?
yes.
It's still
Yeah.
okay.
Hold on.
Wait.
Because we just covered that. 'cause
Duchesne-
if Ghost did it and niggas said it was situational.
No.
Wait.
I mean, it's still snitching. Yes, that's my answer, but I just want to hear for clarity.
Duchesne jammed up Jamie
He reversed it.
and then reversed it, got him out.
How?
Get out of jail free card. Nah,
First
what you talking
episode
about?
of the season.
I don't want to say too much because Reg is you know what I mean.
Yeah, he knows
But
how
my
that
nigga,
system
you
works.
already
I ruined
said it.
I ruined it a little
episode
bit.
How do you
Season.
halfway ruin some
Current
shit?
season.
Oh, to get him out.
Yeah.
Remember,
Oh,
he
yeah. He went to the yeah.
so he got him out.
He's still told.
Okay.
Once you
Well, he did
once
it.
you get him, what?
But he did it.
What you mean he didn't?
No, he did it.
So what? If you do the crime, you still can't tell on me, nigga.
No. He set him up,
Yeah. So
and then
what?
he undid the setup.
So what, nigga? You told
he
him.
unsnitched.
If I did a
You know
day
what I'm
in there,
saying?
you
Like,
did it, nigga.
He unsnitched.
If I have to do it, I don't give a fuck how many days it is, an hour. If I have police involvement, them niggas questioning me because of some shit you said, you told on me,
Okay. All right.
right? Like, what?
Because
are you
either
talking
way,
about?
even if you get out, you're like on their radar now. Like
It's nothing to talk about, nigga. Ain't nothing to say to these niggas. First of all, not even just for me, for my purpose, for you. Once you cooperate with them niggas, what you think happens? It doesn't go back to regular. They pull up on you.
Everything. Yeah.
Wait, did he cooperate?
Once you cooperate,
Well, he set
with
him
these
up.
niggas,
He set him up.
He
but
set him
did.
up. He
whatever
didn't talk.
situation it is, what I'm saying is talking
Yeah.
to these.
So
niggas
how'd they
is not
find out?
beneficial for any of us.
So he
I don't
never-
even remember it.
He had
He
no
never
more-
had interaction. The only interaction he had,
Green backpack pop. The lime green backpack with Atticus.
right.
Oh,
Say Atticus
He,
in there.
he never told nobody.
So
I think
Attica,
that, yo,
Attica had it in there, right? With the
Yeah, he
camera in
had.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and they seen
and they knew to follow that bag.
Well, they were told
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a bag in there. Somebody
Duchesne
walked.
called
Duchesne
and Duchesne
told somebody to tell.
and then-
Yeah, no, just tell it. That's
And
it.
then
Wait,
Duchesne
wait,
had the video.
but it's
saying,
in
I'm-
what you said. He
What?
told.
no. He
Told.
didn't tell him.
No, he
directly.
did tell.
He did tell.
But he
didn't tell
untold.
So hold
directly.
on. So when
You
you
can't
take it back,
untell.
What you mean?
You gotta make the phone call.
Once you
Oh,
tell
you're
them
right,
people
you're
any
right, I
statement,
forgot
you
that.
can't
You
take
can't
it back,
untell.
nigga. You can't
Yeah.
take a statement
Brad,
back.
you gonna see because he.
But it's on record once you tell.
Yeah, you
Because
can't-
Like they don't erase
But he
the
got
shit.
the whole thing
He
tossed.
told
But
Jamie.
it doesn't matter. You still
He
told.
told Jamie,
Yeah,
tell the lawyer to get the video.
yeah,
Right.
He didn't give it.
yeah.
He's like, yo, I just know something that could get you out of here.
He showed him the video.
He showed it to him when he.
He
Yeah, he
showed
had to
the
sit
lawyer
there.
the video.
No, he showed.
No, he showed Jamie.
Jamie was out. How did he show?
Nah,
No, he went to visit
take him a
him.
visit.
Oh, showed him. See, that's what I'm saying. This is unrealistic shit. How you got the phone in the visit floor?
That's what Jamie
No,
asked.
it's crazy.
No, he asked him. He's like, how'd you get that in here?
Jamie said, "How'd you get that in here?" And he said,
Yo,
"I got
cop.
away." And then
I'd have been like, CO, come get him. CO, get this nigga away from me. It's a cop. He trying to give me more time. CO, I'm ready. I'm done. That's enough visit. First of all, I
was
told y'all niggas
connected.
about the visits. Don't come see me while I'm
It's-
over. I ain't stripping down
it's London.
for shit.
It's different.
I don't care about you niggas that much.
It's the UK.
Love
It's
you,
different.
man. But just write me something, my nigga. You feel me? I ain't trying. Word.
UK got different rules.
I hear you. I'm just saying. Yes, it's telling.
Okay.
1,000% is telling.
All right. Just had to ask that.
Salute to Chris Rock for not telling.
the
Yeah.
jail in
Word.
for real, the jail in Atlanta that Paperboy was in.
Oh,
for a little bit.
okay.
That shit look ill.
Yeah. Oh, when they just sitting there chilling
Yeah,
outside?
they-
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, wake me up when they come in, and can I have
Oh,
my,
on the
temperature?"
episode.
Yeah.
You know, that's like how jails really are over
Yeah.
there. Which is like mad humane and shit.
Where's that at?
Like it, like in like a lot of European
In
countries,
Amsterdam
but
and
we're
shit
taking
like
like
that, yeah.
Amsterdam, Scandinavia,
Well,
Iceland.
when ASAP was over there, he said it was terrible though. Remember when Rocky was in jail?
Was he in Amsterdam?
That's what I believe. I
No,
think
he
went
wasn't.
into
Oh,
he was in Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different, but like a lot of these
Sure.
countries actually are trying to
Why you
rehabilitate
got so
people.
much information on these jails? Did you do tours?
No, I just watched a lot of documentaries.
On jail?
I just watched
He
documentaries
worked
on
for
everything.
Shield. That's Nick Fury, nigga.
I just watched documentaries.
Yo, man, your word. Yo, that's Nick. I didn't even peep.
Yo.
That's you.
But wait, hold on.
Remember this shit with when Rocky was trying to break out of all them jails and they tried to make him better every time. This is where this nigga work at.
Yo, what was the name of that?
That's
Fuck,
crazy.
what's the name of that movie?
Yo, you really
Anyways,
Fury, son. That's
but like
that's really
the same
crazy.
way niggas watch like whatever movies, I like watching documentaries
Yeah, but on prison though.
on everything.
God damn. I be trying to see if my niggas is in the Rikers ones, but I don't watch prison documentaries.
I just like knowing
That's
shit.
sad, my nigga.
I think it was a general prison documentary,
Mm.
but yeah.
And it just gave you the ins and outs of every.
No, it
jail.
was talking about like rehabilitation versus like in
There's
the
no such
States
thing.
versus.
There's no such thing.
I think there is.
There is no such thing as rehabilitation unless you're on a drug and you're in a rehab facility. Prison doesn't rehab anybody. How would you know? You
not
never
in
did.
the United States. They're not designed for that in the United States.
All right.
No. That's always been the debate, whether
Yeah.
it's for punishment or rehabilitation.
Nigga, there's no rehab.
Yeah.
You don't rehab. You just get better at being mad at everybody and get dope at doing crimes.
Exactly.
And excel at different crimes that you wasn't even in there for.
Aye.
Listening to these old niggas, I know how to rob a bank guaranteed, my nigga. I'll be all right. I'm just not brave enough to do this shit. And I'm not hurt enough at this moment.
Yeah.
However, I'm dead nice at that shit in my mind. You feel me? I
Word.
blended out.
You went to college for like crime. That's
Come on,
what's
son.
going
Yeah,
on there.
but what I'm
nigga.
saying in other countries, that's
My
not
son
what the goal
really
is.
went. The only reason he got knocked, he went back home to change his clothes. Cause he robbed every one of them shits in the same fucking fit. So he didn't want to. He didn't want to board the plane with the fit on. That gave him time. Alerted him. Ninth bank. His ninth bank gave him time.
In one day?
No. This was over a periodic amount of time. However, the ninth bank, they followed this nigga due to his clothing.
Why did he wear
And
the
what-
same clothes?
I don't know. I don't know the reasoning for it.
I mean, if you got 8 down already, fuck
That's what I'm
it.
saying. How we?
This is
how
my
we-
lucky suit.
How we giving this word?
my lucky
He's a
fit.
fucking superhero.
You ever
feel me?
see the movie The Town?
Yeah.
Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
That shit was lit.
But what I'm saying is, how are we to give this nigga tips on this ninth one?
Yeah.
If he has 8 successful joints.
Yeah.
But you would think, why didn't you use that money? I had mad questions, but I'm just saying, he was
Why
an
you-
older man.
At 7 or 8, you could have been out.
That's what it sounds good. My niggas was
Yeah,
probably
but
addictive.
Yeah.
It's probably addictive.
7, 8. He's like, I need more money.
Yeah, and why would
Why
9
would I
be?
stop now?
Yeah.
I
Why
did
would
it
9 be
7
work?
times.
In my mind, I'm thinking the same.
And
Why
you're
would
thinking
today
robbery.
be a
Stop.
wrong one?
We don't
keep
know how
going.
much he got out of the robbery. So
Yeah,
I mean,
he
there's
probably
no-
didn't get that much.
Yeah.
Because the thirst is what fucks you up. It's
Yeah.
staying in there too long. Pause. You feel me? So you never know. What if he's just hitting the registers or some stupid shit? I really don't know how it went.
Yeah.
However, the questions I asked, he did give me detailed answers, and it's like I feel like I would excel. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
How would Will do in the can?
I think we'll be all right. Man.
Nah, I don't think so.
He's assertive enough.
Nah.
Why is he not assertive?
I don't agree with that.
Was it the administration of the slap? Because I didn't like that either. However, I feel
I don't like the administration of the slap, and it was. You go ahead and finish the thought.
I was just saying I didn't like the administration of the slap, but you got to remember, Will Smith has been in 30 different classics, maybe 20, maybe if I'm giving him too
Word.
much credit, and none of them shits was good enough to get a nomination or an Oscar. So to the time that I'm King Richard, nigga, I'm still King Richard. That's why I did the overhand. That's why
Forehand. King Richard forehand.
That's why he did that. That I think the reason that he approached him in that way, because you got to remember the nigga's from West Philadelphia. I don't think he needs assistance on how to slap a nigga.
I
I feel like the reason that he did it that way, that's the problem with the administration. And it was kind of defensive still. You can see he went way too far into the right before he delivered it because it seemed like he was being defensive. He didn't think he was going to just get away with that.
I think he did.
I don't think he, I'm not talking about from the academy and all that.
No. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm
what-
saying I don't think he thought
That there wasn't gonna be a reaction.
there's recourse to slapping a man. You feel
Okay.
me? Like slapping, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I've been in a
I gotta
situation.
slap back, or
I've been in a situation where that's wrong to do so. However, I mean, shout out to wifey. She tried to make me see, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be administering those to people anymore, correct? However, what I'm saying is when the disrespect.
You're
saying that like
diagnosed
he's
to
just
slap.
handing them out to the
Yeah,
community.
no.
and shit.
When she
You write a
was-
prescription for a slap first? Like,
the problem with it was I just felt like in those situations when wifey was there, it's like the niggas that was bothering her were on a level where if there was marks left, there would be, you know what I'm saying, like static with police.
Yeah.
And it would be hard to prove that I open hand you in this shit because you was getting loudmouth with wifey at the workplace, right? So then when I come across, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was a heat of the moment
easy.
thing too.
This could be telling.
Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Just in case. Because y'all niggas might use this recorder too. Never mind. Bye. Yeah, see? Gotta be very careful with this. Gotta be very with both of you niggas.
What do you mean me?
Because you involved, nigga.
But this nigga's internal affairs.
He is. He's IA, nigga.
Yeah.
For sure he is. But now I'm saying you on the review panel too, nigga.
I'm not there. That's crazy.
So I remember you at the parole board, nigga. I seen you before. You was on the board.
That's how
That's how
we
I
met.
know you. The parole board, definitely. But so Bang, what I'm saying is
That's why I'm on the pod on your parole.
slapping niggas is a problem. It happens, right?
Word.
Let's not shy away from this shit.
Okay.
Slapping niggas is regular. This shit happens
107%.
on a frequent basis. And I feel like the older niggas above 30 still look at slapping as a regular disciplinary action that can be administered when necessary, right? Because we come from a fighting era. These kids now don't fight. There's no chance of slapping someone 25 and under and getting away with that. There's just no chance. You can't be mad at them for the reaction simply because you don't get good at something without doing it. You have to fight. You know what I'm saying? I done been choked I done been stabbed, I've been jumped. You feel me? Like we had to go through these things. These kids don't have that experience to draw from, so that embarrassment, immediate, you're getting shot or
They can't take out.
a bomb, nigga. You never know what these niggas be having all types of shit. You never know what can happen. You feel me? Now I haven't ever experienced a slap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. That shit might drive you to do diabolical things. You never know. You know what I'm saying? However, I just feel like niggas at a certain age, they feel like those shits are still deemed as a valid retaliatory response to something they feel is disrespectful, right? Playing with this nigga's wife. I feel like it wasn't about the wife, to be honest. At the time, I feel like he was laughing. He looked over. He seen. I don't think he was laughing because it was a funny joke. Alopecia isn't that big a deal, right? He was laughing because everybody is in there getting seen at the time, and his face got to match the vibe, right? Mm-hmm. Then he looks over. This is a woman he lays in the bed with every day, and she's in some type of witchcraft or some shit because she got this hold on this lady, on this nigga that's crazy. I don't know why he don't leave. However, he loves her, he's in whatever, and he thought about it and said, there's no way I'm going to live down laughing at this shit. And this is the time. I agree with what he said, that he already had it planned.
Yep.
But he said this.
Yeah.
And once he said that, I thought, yo, you know what? I can see that. This nigga said, I'm going to show out one of these days. I'm going to slap one of these niggas in.
Word.
You know
Exactly what he said.
I'm going to slap one of these niggas. One of these days, I'm going to slap
the
one
right
of these
niggas.
Now, hold on. Because I know that's where you're going.
Yeah, bet.
So, all right, so Bond. The person that you are going to swap out for Chris Rock, I don't believe they would have been a good catalyst simply because they're not going to disrespect. I don't feel like the alopecia shit was that big of a deal. It wasn't that was the problem. Hold on, I'm going to let you
Okay,
finish.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
you got
yeah.
mad shit to say about this.
That shit.
I'm sure. But what I'm saying is you can't say that this nigga wouldn't slap whoever you're saying because it didn't happen, right? And number two, who knows what would have happened? Chris Rock in another setting, maybe he would have did something back, right? Number two to that, this is my last thing to say about this part. If you're saying because Chris Rock's size is a problem, right? Will Smith is larger than him, Paul. Taller, bigger. Obviously he has a little bit more prowess physically, right? With fighting. Where does that stop at? So I can't pop on you because you're smaller than me. I can't pop on you because you're taller than me either. There has to be, where's the middle ground? We don't learn that in college. We don't learn that in...
I don't agree with that.
What
That's
do
not
you
what I'm
mean?
saying.
You're saying that he wouldn't have slapped so-and-so.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason you're saying this is because this so-and-so is a larger male. Not because he's more street. Who's more street? Nigga, you're in there with Denzel Washington and the likes.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not about the street element. What you're saying is he wouldn't slap. That's what you said.
And maybe
No, that's not what...
maybe he honestly didn't get the opportunity
What?
to slap somebody else yet. You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is he has. You can't say he ain't slapping white niggas because he did that.
Oh, yeah, I'm
the
talking
homo
about-
nigga tried to kiss him. He backslapped him. It was
But
clean
how?
too.
Like,
Big.
but look at the homo nigga that... Wow, you got...
What do you mean?
But you look at the nigga that he smacked.
What about him?
The nigga had presented like zero threat to Will Smith. He was about the same size as Chris Rock.
That's not a fact.
All right.
It was eye level, nigga. How you
All
get the mouth kiss off?
I just saw it.
Pause.
I saw the video.
Me too.
Well,
How do you get a mouth kiss off on me if you're so little?
Well, Reg,
Not true.
go ahead.
All right, so-
I wanted to hear what your point was.
So first of all, like, let me make the point where it's like rewatching the video. I actually went and like fast forwarded through like one of Will Smith's movies, right? If you look at the speech he gave, the way he cried during the speech is the exact same way he cries in these movies.
In Pursuit of
Dog,
Happiness, it was the same cry.
Dog, my nigga, like I feel like
It's the same cry.
I feel like the whole thing was like
Cried
a
to King Richard like
performance. The shit just felt like a whole performance, my
Which
nigga.
goes back to my initial point that he's still in character. Continue.
So when the nigga
1-0 already.
Eh?
I'm fucking you up right
Nah,
now. I just want you
I'm
to know.
agreeing with
1-0. All right. I'm just saying. I thought you was debating. You love a debate.
No, we're not debating.
You're a master debater, Paul.
Yikes.
Master debater.
Wait,
There's another word.
You separated
Whole
it.
another syllable.
and then you pause it. So I mean, it's safe.
Multisyllabics. Don't
You're
do that.
safe.
Yeah, word.
You're safe.
Your man just almost stood up just now.
So the whole thing felt like a performance. Now, in terms of threat, to me, I'm if I'm swinging on somebody, like Amar, for example, if I swing on you, there's no way in the universe I'm immediately turning my back on you. Anybody that is swinging on you and turning their back on you, you don't deem that person a threat in any way, shape, or form.
Can I rebuttal?
Please.
I can't say that how he perceives someone else's threat level simply because of his reaction. He was defensive in the slap. The reason why it was so quick and so awkward is because he was trying to deliver it without the nigga moving.
Yeah.
Right? So and Chris Rock, his right hand balled up, and Will Smith's left hand was up. He thought he was going to get returned on. So you can't say that. Also, after the slap, son was smiley face, and he immediately turned around like, yo, I got that off. If you good with that, I'm good with that. I don't need no more. So don't say he's not a threat. That's not fair.
I'm saying I'm not saying Chris Rock's not a threat. I don't think Will perceived him as a threat. And my thing is, the smack to me wasn't even like an open palm, I'm trying to hurt you smack. It was like, I'm challenging you to a duel smack.
It was a duel joint.
You know what I mean? It was like,
should have been a glove involved.
And then the nigga turned around and adjusted his jacket, walked off in dramatic fashion. Like, this shit was like a combination of several different Will Smith characters.
Yes.
The thing, it didn't say to me, and part of the reason I think niggas thought it was fake is because this shit felt mad performative. And then the nigga went and he made the whole show. And I mean, the level of selfishness in the act, though, because to do all of that, the idea that you're going to go up on stage, hit another black whatever, he's a comedian, that's his job, this is what he's here for. You was just laughing earlier when he was insulting everybody else, right?
Fact.
You was with it till niggas got to you.
Hold on. How do you know? Because you didn't watch it.
Yeah, I did. He was laughing.
You don't know what Chris Rock was only there to present that. So that's what you just.
No, he wasn't. He made 2 jokes prior to that.
He only made those 2 jokes, and we never seen what he was laughing like.
No, he did, because the people were, he was going down the line. I think he was talking to Penelope. So Will Smith was laughing at that point.
That was actually funny, right?
Okay.
So, but what I'm saying is,
can I finish?
he got up there and said 3 sentences. My nigga, you didn't watch it.
But he laughed. Go ahead. And he actually laughed at the Jada joke also.
You're right.
He was with it until Jada gave him the stone face, and then now all of a sudden, oh man, like I guess I gotta go prove I'm a man. Like
Madame
I feel like
Tussauds, my nigga. Yeah. What you mean? It's Madame Tussauds.
I feel like
Jada probably hit him like you just started getting boxed. You about to lose it again.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
Go ahead, continue.
The thing is, and I'm gonna get to the Jada. I'm gonna get to the Jada part. So now the nigga puts on this whole performance. He smacks Will Smith. Almost fucks up Questlove's moment, which I feel like Chris took into consideration because he didn't want to fuck up Questlove's moment and all this other shit. I mean, that's my take on it. And then Will goes up and he does this whole performance of crying, and he takes Denzel's like devil thing to almost like point it at Chris Rock, and he's crying like, oh, they're coming after me and I'm only human, and this, like, dog, like, you volunteer this information. And I'm not talking about the joke specifically. The way it was set up or the way it was presented, it was like the joke was the straw that broke the camel's back. He's like, I'm only human and this and that. And my nigga, you basically record every part of your life and you present it to the public on a silver platter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It wasn't like niggas spied on you and discovered this somehow. Y'all set up cameras and had a talk.
So he's not allowed. So he's not allowed to be bothered, or
okay, you can be bothered. You can be bothered by people's opinion. Listen, we do this podcast every week.
Yep.
People will go in the comments and talk shit about me all day, or talk shit about you, or say whatever. But my nigga, to a degree, I cannot like what you say, but I put myself in the position to be judged or whatever.
Fine.
You know what I mean?
And
like that's part of what you signed up for. That I feel like niggas are so encapsulated in this Hollywood world where they don't even deal with insults. Like, I doubt outside of the internet anybody talks to Will Smith any kind of way.
That's factual.
So
however, that's on us to deem how he replies.
No. I'm not saying it's on us, but like at the same time, like it was a gross exaggeration, and it was based in like, I feel like it was an exaggeration because like at the same time, There was no one. We don't even know if Chris Rock wrote the joke, and Will Smith's in the business, right? So
I
he
don't
just
see how
said
that-
it.
I don't know how that-
I understand, but like a writer could have wrote that joke.
Okay.
He was hired to do a job.
Exactly. He's doing his job.
Okay.
So regardless of what joke,
Okay.
if that's the case.
110%. But I'm just saying this is my take on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm just offering rebuttal, my nigga.
I know. I appreciate it. I guess. So the whole thing to me just reeked of like, I'm gonna show y'all I'm a man. It was very performative because at the same time I feel like niggas pick their targets. Because regardless of what we're talking about, if it was The Rock on stage, and I'm not saying Will Smith wouldn't have gone up and tried to challenge him to a duel. What I'm saying is Will Smith probably at some point in the time it took for him to get up and walk to The Rock would have done some calculations in terms of the way this was going to turn out.
The Rock would have bounced off some ropes would have popped up in
Yo,
the back.
the Rock,
Never know.
The Rock
He's
is
back at him.
probably juicing, my nigga. Like he probably would have blacked out. Like the nigga doesn't, like just muscle memory. He would have rock bottomed that nigga on stage and killed him.
We don't know
So-
that.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know what would have happened.
Darnell, you want to weigh in, please?
I also don't agree that he wouldn't have popped on the rock.
I feel like he wouldn't have popped on the
We
Rock.
don't. We'll never know the answer
Ever.
to that.
And the Rock wouldn't have said it.
But
Whatever
He
it
could've.
was.
I do agree with Reg that they put themselves in this position to be spoken about in public, in public figures. And then she was talking about how she's embracing her hair and she loves it and she's so confident when she's going to wear her hair out and this and that. And it's like, you can't say that and then not be that, you know? Because she's clearly not comfortable with it if it causes that much of a rift or an issue. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
One of, like, not to even interrupt, my bad. But like, and one of the things I want to like correct, and one of the things that bugs me is when people keep saying, "Oh, the joke was offensive," and no, the joke wasn't offensive. You felt a way about it. You may have found it offensive, but at large, it doesn't mean it was an offensive joke.
So-
How you feel about it doesn't speak to the joke itself.
I just think the joke was whack.
Because it was subjective. No, it wasn't a great joke.
Yeah, it's relative
But-
offensive.
Demi
Like,
Moore
you know what I
looks
mean?
good. Demi
But
Moore
the-
looks good. Everybody thought
110%.
she was an
But
ill character. So
I feel like the
And
shit
nobody-
was, you're sitting in the front row and the shit was so benign, like, because there's so much material you give niggas to work with.
And nobody said Jada was ugly. You know? Nobody said that. And I think a lot of it's like everybody's like, oh, he did it for Jada. He protected the black woman. He stood up. I don't think that was the case at all.
Nah.
No.
I think that was Will's ego
100%.
saying, I'm going to get you. That's why when he turned around, he smiles like that.
he been the butt of the joke for 4
You
years.
know what I mean? And Will's had the
But he
platform.
volunteered for that.
Will's had the platform that's big enough for a long time that he could speak up and say something. Anytime when somebody says something about Jada and go, pick his phone up, yo, stop talking about my wife. I don't appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. He can do that anytime. He never did that. He never chose to do that.
So you were 100%
He saw,
correct.
he saw a chance, his ego to make a splash. They gonna remember this shit now.
I think you
Boom.
had it already planned. I'm going to slap
Yeah.
one of these niggas.
Yeah.
They keep playing. I'm going to slap one of these niggas. He already had it planned out.
Yeah.
He watched the movie in his mind and all of that.
So, at what point, and the thing that bothers me about the whole thing, too, though, is like, wow, this nigga Brad is.
So you're saying he shouldn't have slapped him?
I work today.
Yes or no?
No,
Just,
I
it's
don't.
2 words.
No, he shouldn't have smacked him.
All right.
But, like, at what point does like Jada protect the husband? Because now you're talking about like Will has
See
to.
what I'm saying?
But
You see what I'm saying? You just be saying shit.
How? Well, I didn't finish my point.
She was supposed to stop this man?
No, no,
Walking
no,
up
no.
there, don't know what he's doing?
She could have said something.
Hold on. How do you know what she said?
Because she
You
was
don't know.
laughing. They said she was laughing after it happened.
They said a lot of shit. Who's they?
I'm sure.
I don't know. I wasn't there. We're just reporting on like the collection of news that came out about it.
And the thing is, there was many things they could have done before slapping him. Even during the break, if he went up there and was like, "Yo,
Oh, so you say he shouldn't have slapped him too?
what?"
You say he shouldn't have slapped him? Yes or no?
He should do whatever the hell he wants.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'm saying he should have walked up there and he could have been like, "Yo, fam, don't talk about."
But you didn't
right
really
like
answer
that.
the question.
What was the question? Do I think
Should
that
he have slapped him?
Should he have slapped him? In your opinion, do you feel like he was right in slapping him?
Oh, in my opinion, no.
Of course, he could do what he wants.
No,
Okay,
in my opinion,
all
no, because that joke wasn't
there's-
worthy.
Okay.
Of
Well, we passed the joke because we all know it wasn't about the joke.
Right.
That joke was wild, innocuous. Nobody was hurt. Their feelings weren't hurt from it.
Right.
No one. Come, let's be for real.
Yeah.
Bro. It wasn't about the joke.
Right.
It wasn't. Let's be for real. This nigga has been the butt of the joke. You're the one that even said that said he had this in his mind. Because I didn't verbalize that until you did.
Yeah.
It's the truth, though.
So
the
do
nigga had that tucked.
107%.
Do I think Will should have slapped somebody to get his rep back up? Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I hated it had to be Chris Rock.
Yes.
I'm on you. I'm on your
I
side.
hate-
Now, I'm
Yeah.
on your side for that.
Yeah.
And I hate
it
when
had
he
to
chose.
be Chris Rock. And I hate that Chris Rock has to now live with this. Because I like Chris Rock. Niggas is all fans of Chris Rock. I'm also
nigga's
a
a
fan of
fucking
Will Smith.
legend.
Well, I'm also a fan of Will Smith. However, he felt that's what he needed to do, and it's wild, easy to pass judgment. Who knows what's about to happen today? Who knows what's about to happen tomorrow?
Yep.
It's so easy to pass judgment. He was in the moment. This might have been the only time he felt that this was something that he can get away with. Fuck the Oscars. I'm not worried about you niggas again. You feel me? I'm in the moment. This nigga played with me. This is an egregious enough offense that I think I'll be able to get some people to go with it, right? It wasn't a bad enough to me. Like
Almost everybody sided with this nigga.
with Will.
Yeah, which is crazy.
as they should. If it wasn't Chris, like damn, son, I just wish it would have been somebody else more threatening, whatever. So y'all could just be like, all right, yeah, he would have did that to whoever. You feel me? I just wish it wouldn't have been that way. And then it's like what people like. Oh, it was at the Oscars and it was in front of like white people don't choose how they or carefully like monitor the behavior and act a certain way when we're watching. So I don't care about that part.
Do you feel like he would have smacked like Ricky Gervais or one of them?
I don't even know who that is.
The white comedian.
Yeah,
I just feel like anybody. There's a possibility of recourse, especially with police, with Chris Rock too. That was a possibility. Some wasn't thinking about that. And what
I guess.
we've all been in these situations where you just feel like it has to
happen at that moment.
It
Yeah.
has to stop in violence though. It's
Right.
to the point where I've been pissed off enough. Niggas is playing. I tried to do the wordplay, right?
Yeah.
We've passed the point of being verbal.
But that's where it's different.
Yeah.
Will's never tried the wordplay.
We don't know that.
We don't know that. That's true.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
Because what about the time in 2000, whatever that was, when he said, "That's me, Rihanna's panties, whatever. You're not invited." She could have been crying about that. And
Right.
we don't know how it affects. Like we're talking from logical standpoints.
Right. So
right?
now-
What if she's not logical? He lives with her. What if she is being illogical in the crib? I'm saying, yo, you got to do this and you have to.
I'm
do that.
sure. Now, if Will has had a conversation with Chris Rock before, after that, I was like, yo, fam, can you lay off Jada? Don't do that no more.
They've been friends for 35 years.
Right? So that's a real chance that they may have had that conversation. Now, if he had that conversation and Chris Rock said, fuck that, and went out there and still bombed on Jada like that, that's a different
We're
story
making
then.
assumptions though.
That's exactly making assumptions.
Is that not what
We
you're
don't
doing?
know.
No, 107%.
He wouldn't have slapped the Rock because a Rock would have rock bottomed him to death.
You're absolutely
Which is
right.
absolutely not a fact.
You're
My
absolutely
son's
right.
6'2". He's from Philly. He work out every day. My son, you forgot he was Iron Legend?
Have you seen the fucking?
Did you
That's a
forget?
movie.
That's fine.
That's a movie.
And what is the Rock shit? Movies.
No,
What
I
are you
understand.
saying?
I understand the
Rock
rock shit.
ain't fighting
The
niggas.
rock shit.
The Rock ain't fighting niggas
Okay.
since middle school.
Okay, the rock shit is definitely movies, but them
That nigga
fucking
ain't fighting niggas since middle
Word.
school. He was that
Okay,
big in middle
word,
school. Ain't nobody
word.
was fighting him.
Okay.
He didn't know if his shit
The
worked.
rock
He
shit
didn't
is
even
movies,
know.
but them
That's a good-
300,
that's a
them
good point
300,
there.
those 300-pound weights that the nigga
And
lifts.
what does that mean? You scared?
Can I finish?
You
Can I
scared?
finish?
Will ain't
Can I-
scared.
can I
Don't
finish?
say- Now
Wait
you
up.
Can I finish?
personalizing.
And then I'm
You
not
scared.
personalizing.
You trying
And
to say
then
Will scared
at
because you
one point-
scared.
Wait
Can I
up,
finish?
wait
When
up.
the Rock come in here, I got you, my nigga. I got you. Don't be
I
scared.
appreciate it. I
Fuck out
appreciate
of
it.
here.
Hold up.
You scared. Will ain't
appreciate it.
scared. Don't say
And then
that.
on
He was
top
like
of that,
the Dudley boy,
the rock,
get the table.
Get the fucking
Hey,
table.
I-
Get the
hear
fucking
me out.
table.
The
And I
Rock,
fuck with the Rock.
before
I fuck with
movies
him.
and wrestling, the nigga was like a D1 athlete.
Cool.
D1 athletes get knocked out all the time.
All the time.
On a frequent basis.
All the
Hold
time.
up, because
I'm
I feel
just
like I feel
saying,
like we
in
talking in
terms of-
I
circles.
removed the nigga Kofi and he went to the Eagles or some shit like that for tryouts. OD, I removed the Kofi and I caught it with the other hand. I can call niggas. That's my word. Unkoofies, boom, like that. Word. In the air, ha.
He had a kufi on.
In the air, ha.
He had a
Remove the
Kofi.
Kofi. OD.
Hold up, I
Nigga
feel
wild
like
out with his sock like this, mad close to my face. First instinct. Ping. Pinata, nigga. Whole shit. Blow. Like
He put
that.
a sock in your
Word.
Why?
Dirty sock playing around, nigga. Fling this. You know how you fling? I don't know what makes people do this.
He thought it was mankind.
Like this with they're like when your sock is inside out, it's halfway. You go like this. It was way too close to my face. We not like that, my nigga. You're playing around. I was just basing on you too. So I felt like those just give me Game of Thrones for some reason, right? OD, that shit is
Fear
crazy.
got raped.
Move them shits, my nigga. This nigga's
Shits.
a Bannister or whatever. What's the nigga's name?
Lannister.
I
Yeah,
never-
you
I
one
never
of the
watched
Lannisters.
Fear God.
Me neither, but you one of them niggas. But long story short, there's no Peter Pan.
Game of Thrones.
Huh? I'm bugging?
He
Tinkerbellish.
wild with the swordplay.
Tinkerbellish, word. Yeah. How you know that?
Yo.
I don't even know what just
I
happened.
meant the actual
What the fuck? How you know that?
Off the rails.
swords.
Yo,
Pick a nigga. You gotta be
nah,
careful.
what's crazy?
You gotta be careful. You might be the nigga he picks. So you gotta
crazy.
be very careful.
Baif used the
meant
same joint he
physical
gave
swords.
himself a fade with.
Yeah.
On Reg.
No, come on.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Why you do that?
Two
on the
different
pod?
That's crazy.
Wait.
That never happened.
That's an insider that they don't even know.
That
They don't even
never
know
happened.
what's going on.
On the
Dog,
pod, the
that
hypotheticals?
That never
He
happened.
wild on you
That
just now.
never happened.
He got Redscaped.
Let me
That's
bring yo.
Crazy. That never happened.
Shout out to Manscaped. Pause
Don't
20.
lie to the people, though.
Go get
Now,
yourself-
it's already out. So
Go
don't
get
lie
Never
to
happened.
Manscaped.
It never happened.
They
Shout out to the
manscaped.
black brand I use
No one-
today, Bevel.
No one used any
They used the
clippers on
device.
a part of
Might
their
have to edit
anatomy.
one.
But
They
they,
used it on my
but
head.
they did use the device.
The device.
Was used on your wig, on your head top. Pause. Niggas
Okay.
head topped you with the manscaped.
Okay.
Pause. That's crazy.
Damn, fam.
That's not technically what happened.
Son, in it?
It's not.
Is it not?
Not
In it?
technically
Are you
what happened.
mad? In it?
In it, bruv.
Yo, you gotta be mad.
Are you mad?
You have to be.
Come.
How you not mad? You can't be calm.
Say nothing.
Come, bruv.
Say
Say
nothing.
nothing.
Say nothing.
Say nothing.
Say
Say nothing,
nothing.
fam.
Say
Yo,
nothing,
bruv. Niggas wilded out, bruv. I'm gonna keep it 100.
All right, so
That nigga put the peas away.
Peas.
Food, fam. I need my food.
Yo, that shit is
It's
crazy.
the grub.
That's crazy. Damn, I
So-
forget what I was saying because them shits pissed me off.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
But
I was going
you
to
were
jump
saying
in.
the Rock wouldn't. We don't know. We're assuming that he wouldn't did anything with the
Yeah,
Rock. and so on and so forth.
because you're so a 300-pound weight.
No, what I'm just saying is you swung on a nigga who you have 50 pounds on.
Yeah.
That has to be considered as a factor in you turning around.
I'm
and
agreeing with you.
All right.
What I'm saying is, where do it stop then?
So
When a nigga when Will Smith's a good 220, cool
Yeah.
200, 220. So when this nigga 260 and he smacks
Right.
Will Smith, was he smacking him because he's less than?
If he smacked Chris Rock and stood there and waited for a response, I would have been like, all right. Nigga smacked Chris Rock
What was his
and
response
turned around.
supposed to be for you? What would have been good enough?
No, I'm just saying like he didn't expect a fight at all.
I don't agree with that.
I mean, and I
I think
disagree
he was
that
prepared for a
did.
response, but
I thought so. It was
I didn't
body
think so.
language that shows that this wasn't because he didn't try to deliver it with the Beanie Siegel on it. You feel me? That's how a nigga smack a nigga from Philly. You got to put more oomph on there. It was
He
none
did.
of that.
It was
a
a
lot of-
dramatic.
It was a lot of like back palm and fingertips. It was ugly. It was bad.
it
slap.
was
Yeah,
very
I'm saying
theater kid.
it was very like
Theater kid
dramatic.
funny.
It felt like a
very
performance. That's
theater
why I'm
kid.
Theater
saying
kid
I don't
funny.
think there
There
was
was a lot
going
of
to be a
shoulder,
response.
and he moved across like
Yeah.
it was almost dance-esque, like
Yeah.
almost Millie.
And I feel like because they knew each other and
he
had
got
that,
jiggy with it.
Yeah, it was almost-
And I'm not saying it's just the weight difference. I feel like because he knew him and there was a level of familiarity,
Yeah.
I feel like he felt like he could maybe get it off because he knows the nigga.
I would say there's a part that agrees with that.
Yeah.
let me jump in real quick because I want to.
However, not my fault.
Go ahead, you
However,
got it,
I don't
Bob.
think that he just thought there was going to be no retaliation physically.
There's
simply
no
because
way
he
to know
knows.
that 110%.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna advance past that a little bit because we know what happened. So these are all hypothetical.
Yes.
But there was a few other things I've taken from it because there's been so much talk.
Did you
about,
feel like he was right though? You never said.
Yeah, I think he should have slapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think he
And
should
this is
have?
this is what we all agree. This is the voice of reason. And he's saying he should have did it too. I don't think there's nothing wrong.
He's-
Niggas get slapped. Nigga. It's
I
part of
don't
life.
agree.
Now,
he's
I
the
don't-
voice of
Niggas
reason,
get
though.
slapped.
I'm upset that it was violence between those two brothers. I wish there was another way he could have resolved it.
Yeah.
But I'm
There
not
was
mad at
other
him.
ways. What are you talking about?
I think there is, and I'm upset that he didn't think of another way.
How? In
But
the
he
moment?
did. But he did what he did in the moment.
Yeah, he was
and I think
frustrated.
that number one, we're all fallible. We're all human.
Well-
I think he had a bad moment in a 40-year career where we've never seen him have a bad moment.
Come on,
Right.
son. This nigga
So-
spotless.
Spotless.
Come
right?
on.
He's done a ton of philanthropic work.
Yeah.
He's
Word.
supported a ton of black businesses.
This nigga spotless. man.
He had a bad moment. But what I took from it more than just what happened between Will and Chris is a lot of the conversation that's coming after it. So one thing I kept noticing is, especially from white folks, is saying, yo, the violence, I can't believe it. I can't believe that happened. And black people, I've been seeing a lot agreeing with that. And,
Open
and
hand is not violence.
it wasn't the worst.
It is-
We've seen worse,
By
right? But-
definition, it is violence.
yeah, I've
It
seen
is
worse.
violence.
I've seen worse. But the
It's
first
not
thing I
extreme
want to say
violence, but
is,
it is
White
violence.
people be dogging their kids.
It's an aggressive hug.
White people be
It's
dogging
more
their
than
kids. I seen this white lady dragging this little boy the other day with a leash on and like a monkey backpack and was dragging. His whole shirt was dirty from being dragged on the floor.
That
Word.
is crazy.
That's violence.
That's wild.
The first thing I want to say is I think we got to stop. We got to get out of our heads that we have to act a certain way in certain spaces.
We don't.
I don't care if it's a white space, a black space, if it's the cookout or the Oscars. If you feel offended, then you react how you react, right? So they keep saying there's millions of viewers watching, and he was offended, his wife was offended, and he reacted.
And the disrespect was public. If that's what you're going to blame it on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
If you're going to blame it on that,
The perceived
your
disrespect.
response was because of the joke. The joke was public. When I holler at you behind the scenes and all this other shit, my nigga, you're not showing me respect publicly. No one knows I just bitched you in the background. Fuck all of that.
Yeah.
I don't want the bitching. I want the slapping, nigga. It feels
and it happened on
You know
camera.
the crazy part? He gave the joke way more light than it would have. If he ain't do nothing,
Yeah.
nobody would mention that joke ever again.
let me get to that.
Now, that's a
my
fact.
thing is,
Nobody would mention that joke ever again.
I would have fucked with the smack if instead of yelling after the fact, right? If at first he was like, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth," and Chris was like, "Nah, fuck that."
Woo!
Then,
That'd be funny as shit, though.
It would have been more than a
then
smack,
the
though.
smack,
It would
the
have been
smack
more.
after that is
He got a-
appropriate.
he got a spear
It's
him.
appropriate.
Yeah, it would have been more.
It's completely
So,
appropriate.
Another thing I've been having an issue with is all of these, a lot of conversation over the overreaction. And we always say you don't get to judge somebody's
Of course.
reaction, right? But beyond that, I keep hearing, oh, it's only alopecia, or oh, Jada shouldn't have been so offended, or this, that, and the third. And what came to mind is how much it takes for us to feel like a black woman needs defense. They're saying, yo, it's not terminal.
But what
right?
about a black man's
Yeah,
defense?
but
though?
nah.
Well, so let me
telling you.
finish, right? I'm sorry.
sorry.
Let me finish.
Apologies.
Apologies.
I keep hearing like it's not terminal. And I'm saying, okay, so y'all need her to be dying for her to receive offense, to receive defense rather. But throughout our history, and again, it bothered me all the white people saying this was too much. Throughout our history, when we've seen white women get offended, usually towns get burned down.
Like I have alopecia, and when he makes ball jokes, you laugh. What are we talking about?
Have I ever laughed? I don't know if I've ever
You
laughed.
laugh. Yeah,
And
you
I've
laugh.
never seen. I
You
don't
laugh.
think Pop has
You
ever made an
laugh.
alopecia joke
You've
about
laughed.
you.
Never.
Nah, he didn't
Yeah,
make an
he's never-
alopecia joke.
he
He
didn't-
made a
he's
ball
never made
joke.
a-
Because Chris Rock didn't make an alopecia joke.
That's fact.
He made a ball joke because he
He made a
says he
ball joke
didn't know.
because he didn't know. Because he didn't know.
I didn't know you had alopecia either.
But you're basically
I
saying
found
that
out
there's no
yesterday.
excuse.
I found out there
There's
is no excuse, and that's
you
why
laugh
I
with your
won't.
whole heart.
I won't laugh
Like, we'll
again.
do it.
I'll say
I'm
that.
glad
Nigga, I
you
don't
have
care
never
if you
smacked
laugh,
me.
but
I'm
nigga,
glad
I'm
you
here
never
to
smacked me.
I'm here to
I thought it
laugh.
was just
I'll say it right now.
aloe because I seen the aloe and shit.
You ain't know the Pisha part.
Yeah, I didn't even know you had the picture.
You just made a joke. You just made an alopecia joke.
No.
You thought Pisha was
smack
cousin?
me, Rich.
I didn't know who Pisha was.
Don't
because I
smack
just seen-
nobody else.
I didn't have the
Aloe.
full. I just had aloe, and then that's first stage.
Aloha.
Second stage is feature.
Aloha.
Don't smack me.
That's
Don't
crazy.
smack me, please.
But
Aloha.
let's be honest.
Why?
Go ahead.
Alopecia is really, really low on the scale of diseases. that
Again,
virus.
I don't.
And I'm gonna say it right.
You can't.
We
you
make
can't-
jokes about Magic
I'm-
having
Lot of stuff.
HIV for 30
Okay,
years.
okay.
not cool,
listen,
son.
listen.
Not
My
cool.
thing is,
Hold on. Is that not a fact? And no
Yeah.
one says anything. It's
We
never been
made fun
addressed.
of Michael
it's not
Jackson
cool.
with
It's never-
vitiligo.
Hold on.
Right, we made fun of Michael
Hold
Jackson and
on.
niggas have
Vitiligo?
been making.
Hold on.
No, niggas made pedophilia jokes too.
OD. Wiley was on.
And
Wiley
those
was put on
wasn't
trial.
cool.
Yeah.
Niggas was calling him
Those
Wacko
wasn't cool,
Jacko.
but we laughed.
Hold on.
Right?
The pedophilia jokes is the most toxic
I'm
shit.
just asking a question.
Go ahead.
Not asking for any clarity on it.
Go ahead.
Do we not still? I mean, it's just dropped off lately because AIDS isn't really a thing as much. It's still prevalent, but we don't talk about it as much.
Correct.
Magic Johnson was getting picked on about AIDS for 25 years solid,
Yeah.
and no one has ever made a complaint. There's people dying, my nigga. Real talk.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett had short hair since I can remember. Jason's lyric and all that, my nigga.
Shame. All that.
When my son was beaten in the fuck is this shit called?
They ain't fuck?
Nah,
She's been bought.
she been bought.
Was she
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Fuck?
Yeah. No.
She been
That wasn't
bought.
her? Who was that?
When she was in the bind with Nate.
Yeah.
When my son Nate was killing that, she was bald. Right?
No, I don't
had
think
a-
she was bald.
She had them
Look.
fake that she had the Brandy Moesha joints.
Oh, yeah, she
They
had the
was
Moesha
clearly
joints.
weaved, nigga.
She was bald at the end of the movie.
She was bald.
Word.
And she was a beautiful girl. Like, no one ever said nothing wrong about it. However, I just feel like that's a fact. We have to at least, I know you can't tell someone how to feel about their own
Absolutely
situation.
not.
That's hers.
Absolutely
if she
not.
really felt that. But I just thought it was a simple
The thing
eye
is-
roll. I don't think she was that hurt
In
about
terms
it.
of,
Well,
in
I don't
terms
know.
of alopecia,
All I was speaking to is we constantly have to qualify why black women need defense. It's like when you see somebody defend a black woman, it's like, oh wait,
Yeah,
whoa,
why you
what's
doing
going
it?
on?
Was that
Yeah.
appropriate?
in terms of
That's-
alopecia,
Huh?
Was that appropriate?
You can't.
That's what we gotta say.
You can't tell people
hold on.
how to feel or be offended by whatever.
Of course not.
In the
So it is
Bible,
what it is.
are we not the tribe of Judah?
Yes,
Are we not Zion?
that's what the Bible says.
Isaiah 3. God told him, if you move like this and you have flirty eyes and whatever, I'm going to strike your
Strike
head.
you down. Yeah.
I'm going to strike your head bald.
Oh shit! I just caught what you were saying.
I'm going to strike your head bald.
That is crazy.
Is that not what he
I
said?
just caught what the
Make it
nigga
hot.
said.
Make it hot.
Oh my
Hold on. Is that
god!
not what he said?
It's a fact.
I wouldn't know. I just caught what you said.
Isaiah 3, nigga. Find it.
Yeah,
Find Isaiah 3. Isaiah 3 said, you walk around flirty
She wasn't
hips
equal.
and flirty eyes and whatever
What,
shit
she
like that. I will strike your head bald. Your hair, you will have scalps. I would take away the perfume. You would stink out here. He said the pussy gonna stink. He was wilding. God is full of vengeance. And these are not white women. These are not Spanish women. These are black women. Judah, Zion.
Yeah.
Correct?
So the Lord will send scabs on our head. The Lord will make beautiful Zion bald. That's,
Oh.
you talking
Why?
So
Isaiah
So when you look at
3:17.
Mom Dukes and you like, damn, why Mom Dukes never had mad hair? Right? She flirtatious. Running around, wigging out, and you got that same little fro. You had the same fro this whole
Isaiah
time.
3:17.
Jesus.
What?
that's funny.
Nah, man,
But
y'all niggas bugging. I'm wilding.
This what.
Okay,
We're gonna save this topic for a
Yeah,
deeper
that's a
Patreon
yeah,
episode.
yeah,
All right.
definitely.
How much of the Bible do you believe? You're gonna save that.
That's Patreon.
All right.
Yeah, save that for
definitely-
Patreon.
But-
You gotta get to
Hold
that.
on. Is that not a scientific
That's a super.
fact?
That's a super short conversation.
I'm gonna jump to a
But-
different topic because I did want to ask you.
But let me just say,
I
really
need you
quick-
to answer that
really
first.
quick-
Go ahead. My fault.
I need you to answer that
Answer
first.
your question. What?
Nigga, I'm wilding.
Isaiah 3:17.
Did he not say that?
That's what the Bible says. Yes, absolutely.
Hold on. So did this not happen? Is that not a functional thing that people think about? Like we don't grow hair as fast or as long as other races?
You're saying blacks or sinners?
Us, Judah's, Zion, nigga, black people.
Black people.
I
yeah.
just cut my hair because I couldn't get the braids, right? It's 3 months.
Your hair was
later.
growing.
I had to cut that
Your hair was
shit.
growing.
How
no
do you
pop.
explain
Okay.
this?
Your hair was
My
growing.
nigga, you grew them shits for 11 years. Them shits is 4 inches. Stop.
It's been 3 weeks.
No, it's not.
That's
and
not-
you some other shit.
That's the Fetty Waps.
Yeah, and you some other shit, and that's extensions. I know the bitch that did them.
These are God made, sir.
I know the bitch that did them.
These
Oh,
are
God,
not
yeah.
Those are
transferred.
palm
All right.
roll.
Let me. Can I really quick?
Nah.
As
Those are palm roll.
Nigga said that's palm olive.
That's palm roll.
Niggas made them shits.
Jesus
Come on,
Christ.
son.
And really quick, like
ahead,
in
Fred.
terms of defense, no one ever takes into account, or no one ever says, because I understand, like sometimes we could go so far with the defending black woman thing, like it almost is like you get penalized for pointing out facts where they're wrong.
I hate that.
So now
You sound nasty.
we're talking about. we're
Penalized
talking
shit
about.
here, my nigga.
Disgusting word.
It just sound like you, but
right?
you know what I mean?
Peanuts.
But it's just, you're going-
Chill, my nigga. Sound like nigga said
Does he work in the penal system?
in the penal. In the
So-
penal
so-
system. Yo, that shit sounds so disgusting, my nigga. If you it sound like if you hit something wild, like you know what I'm saying, like you wasn't supposed to be over there, my nigga. You feel me?
A whole system
That's
for this
an
shit
assault.
is crazy. I
That's
wouldn't
an assault,
participate
my
in that.
nigga. If you was out here
But-
penalizing shit, that's wild, nasty.
But to finish the point,
Sound like your man when he ran down. Yo, I was in this word born. When I first got to the spot, they told me to stay away from this dude. I'm like, son seemed cool, right? It was a knockout artist. Nigga's name was Z Black. Niggas running around beating niggas the fuck up. It was crazy. Like, it was bad. He'd give him a knife and tell him, yo, put your hands up. He was official. So he was knocking shit out, right? And I never got homosexual vibe. There's no way. This nigga looks crazy, 300 pounds with abs. He looks nuts, right? This nigga was a full-blown rapist of men. It was crazy. This nigga broke into a diner in Long Island, broad daylight with mad cops in it, and made them niggas fight each other. This shit is
He
crazy.
made the cops pipe each other?
Bond, 4 niggas that we was trying to get some money, right? I don't know what the fuck Z Black was on, but he said, yo, I got the lick, pull up. We go into the spot. Niggas go into I think it's called like Seacrest Diner, Sunshine Diner, some shit like that. He goes into the diner with them niggas.
Allegedly.
Z Black is on freaky time. What you mean? Ain't no allegedly, nigga. They did their time. Z Black dead in the motherfucker.
okay,
He did his time.
alright.
This is in the 70s, nigga.
Okay.
Okay.
He went in there. He got his mans, and his mans. These niggas is on let's get some money time. And Z Black like let's get some money time. He's trying to get some money.
Some people came for the money, some people came for the honey.
Yeah, Gas money or ass money? Ass honey.
Niggas wasn't on the
He's
same
wild.
page with the plan.
No. They had no clue my son Z Black was on Freaky Time. You don't look at Z Black and accuse him of something like this. This nigga is Billy Blanks plus Zach the Black Ranger plus like Green Mile. He's
So
all that.
niggas was in there like, but at what point do we get the money though?
Wow, they in there, they taking wallets, you know what I'm saying? There's no cell phones back. This is word. He's taking the wallets, taking these niggas' badges, guns, all that, because it's like 80 cops. This is legendary shit. This should really happen, my nigga. Like they was talk. He was the talk of the whole camp, right? Bang. They get in there. The nigga say, Z Black, what you doing? He said, don't worry about the fuck I'm doing. Grabbing niggas, taking. I was like, what? Wait a minute. So I needed more, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't believe this. So it took like months for them to find the paperwork to actually prove that he was in there doing, because they was doing, once the other niggas seen like, oh, yo, we going down. We're done. So he started raping joints. Like, pause. He like, yo, I might as well engage in this nonsense. My niggas debauchery. Every day they started being real, it was naughty timing, my nigga. They was wilding in there. And this nigga was raping boy cops, my nigga.
A rape orgy is wicked.
And on random pedestrians. These niggas is chilling like they don't deserve this. I hate cops, but they don't deserve this, my nigga. I hate you niggas, but y'all can't get raped, though. This is wild.
Most of them's probably still on disability.
Yo, niggas is disabled. Cause Z Black was a goon, son. That shit is not no regular shit to go through. You probably don't live through that, my nigga. This nigga is crazy. I feel like it's probably some extra shit. He was probably penalizing. Pause. This shit gotta be crazy. Yo, man.
It was definitely penalized.
Devastating,
That
my
was crazy.
nigga. Look that shit up, son.
I'm definitely
look up Z
going-
Black.
No, don't look
Imagine
that up.
sitting in the
I don't know his real name.
in the cell,
son.
the holding cell. They arrest all y'all, and he's pulling his gets right. Cause like, why'd you do all
He's
that?
still getting right.
He could have been out.
Like, dog,
we could have got the money and been gone.
like you wanted to go back, is what you're saying. Cause you couldn't have just told
It's
niggas
his
that.
favorite place to be.
That's his favorite area.
This is his favorite place to be.
I think it's
gonna
called
take-
Seacrest Diner or C. It's in Long Island.
I'll-
Yo, they don't be talking
I'll
about that at the
continue
firehouse, my nigga.
So while he looks
Seacrest
out,
Diners Rampage. Yes, that's it. 75 niggas in the restaurant. There we go.
oh shit!
75 niggas.
crazy.
Raped 75 people in the spot. This nigga is crazy. They should have made a movie about this, man. This
No,
nigga,
they shouldn't.
No, I'm saying to let the kids know to stay away from people like this. Because off the initial rip, you're like, yo,
but
hold
kids
on.
can't watch that movie.
Did you hear about it at least? Just to be careful and be safe, man. You gotta know what you're dealing with out here. Shit is dangerous.
So
A lot went on in that diner. I
It's
don't-
a lot, son.
Can I get back to the Jada point really quick?
Large amounts is crazy. Pause. Never mind.
yeah, come on. We moving.
Cash
we
and
moving.
ass.
That's just crazy.
Moving. Whoa.
Jesus.
Niggas said they left with large amounts of cash and ass. That's wild.
And they ordered everybody to strip naked. All 75 people.
And cash wasn't the priority.
Nah, there was no cash on hand.
And it was 6 of them.
Yo.
6 guys armed. 6
Oh,
armed.
6. See, man, look,
6 armed.
Anyways,
my fault. son.
That's one of the devil's numbers.
the thing, yeah, the shit was very devilish.
God,
So
demon inspired for sure.
niggas don't, and we're at a point where Jesus Christ,
Yeah. It's
Nah, don't say Jesus. He ain't got shit
I
to do
know.
with that.
not in this
the
context.
fucking
Hell nah.
it gets to a point where we're in the space where like if you're protecting people, you can't hold them accountable at the same time. It's like people feel like because now we're protecting black women, like you can't really point out like ill behavior or whatever.
But that
So
wasn't- he wasn't protecting black women.
No, I know that. I'm talking about his ego, but I'm saying like what responsibility does Jada have in terms of protecting her husband?
Nah, you're bugging. You're bugging.
No, let me finish. Let me just make this point. Like, bro, you got your daughter writing like
That's
notes to
outside of
Tupac.
that. That ain't got nothing to do
But
with
like
what
I
happened
mean,
that night.
but I feel like that's part of the buildup.
That's not even proven. That's actually.
I understand, but
not
like
true.
think about it.
Yeah,
If
you
you're
just saying-
talking about ego,
What
nah.
you
If you're
saying?
talking about ego, imagine you reading notes to Tupac from.
So-
it's bad
It's
enough
not
your,
true, though.
your wife is reading.
You
is
going
writing
against
shit.
everything he's trying to do,
It's
though.
not
You're
true.
saying like, dog, we have to protect black women, right? And you're saying
No.
the exact opposite. Saying that
We
somehow,
always have
No,
to
but you can
qualify.
hold
somehow
Yeah.
she's
people accountable.
Still, hold on, you're saying somehow she's still being held accountable for what he did, his reaction.
No,
that's
no,
crazy,
no.
right?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's part of like the whole like build up
I
because it was
agree.
based
I agree,
off of the
'cause
what's
you
it called
said
again?
what they're
You're
oversharing.
embarrassing this nigga in public. You having him sit down on the red table talk like anything
agree,
he feels
though.
a way about is part of your behavior shit. Niggas is making Tupac jokes. Like Tony Rock was like, oh, we're gonna play Pac. Like, how do we know to even make that joke if your wife didn't put that shit out there? Like, niggas dropped the letter your daughter wrote. Like, niggas saved that shit. Like, it's still there from her childhood.
No, that was not real. I'm trying to tell you.
It's not real?
No, that's not real.
Oh, because I was about to
He
be
said
like,
that mad long ago.
oh,
Yeah,
so
I keep saying
so
it's not
then
real.
that kind of further makes the point, because if it's fake, that would bother somebody. Like, niggas wouldn't have that information
All right,
if your
but-
wife wasn't putting it out there.
Well, hold on. He's there when she's doing that, and he's okay with it, and you can't say anything about that because he
I guess.
allowed it, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're saying is, she can't be held at fault for his reaction, man.
Nah,
I guess.
Man,
Come on, son.
I'm not
Well,
holding
they're different
her
with ego.
responsible. I'm just saying her behavior contributed
So
to.
I wanted to shift gears a little bit because everybody's talking about this Will and Chris thing.
Work.
Something we do talk about all the time is, are people getting too sensitive?
Definitely.
Right? So I wanted to play this video. Some of y'all might have already seen it. I'm not sure if y'all did, if y'all didn't, right? But it was Martin from Def Comedy Jam.
Oh,
Can we play this without it getting
Yeah.
shut off?
He was wilding. Nigga said, yeah, I've been was beating that. I remember that.
Can we play this without it being cut off?
Nah, we might not, though. They might own that.
So usually as long as it's 30 seconds or less, and I made sure the video was
Can you give us
less than
clip
30
notes of
seconds.
what the jokes were, what he said?
I'll play it one more time real quick.
He was
just
just
listen.
saying, long story short, he was saying there was a nigga in there that was with MC Light or whatever at a point, right? And he's saying that I used to beat that. Like, that's how we even know each other. Like, nigga, you my friend or whatever, but yeah, I was been smoking that.
Yeah.
But it was very, like, graphic.
It was real crass.
Everybody's laughing.
one more time.
Hilarious.
MC Light. And guess what? He got a tattoo on his chest, got MC Light on his shit. And I used to fuck her. You know who Todd Girl is?
So, all right. So first of all, that was funny, right? We thought that was funnier
Why
than
Todd ain't trying to smack Martin?
But that's what I'm saying. We have to.
different time though. That
and
was
we
Def
have
Comedy
to.
Jam.
And we
right?
have to.
No, that was wild disrespectful though.
OD.
Todd was out of pocket for even going to watch that.
Yeah, but and knowing that in the background,
Yeah.
like, nigga, you're not about to go watch. I know your favorite song is Selfish, but you're not about to go listen to the fucking whatever them niggas' names.
What song? I'm
Them
confused.
niggas' name calling out to all my
Bad harmony.
Talking about little brother.
you're my ladies.
Yeah,
Them
that's
niggas.
my song. Too.
That's some niggas.
Baby,
What
tell
niggas?
mom.
Slum Village.
Slum
But where were
Village.
they?
Those are the niggas
Detroit.
that had your bitch. What you mean Slum Village?
Stop saying your bit like.
Hold on, but those
Okay.
those is them niggas,
She's-
and I know you like
all
the
right.
word
You don't
selfish,
remember the
song?
but them niggas
Right.
always trying to keep them.
Great.
We have to be specific because the niggas is getting bold.
Your old
She is
work.
not my bitch.
Your old work.
She's
oh
not
yeah,
my bitch.
yeah. Nowadays we
She's
gotta
not
be
my bitch.
mad clear.
She's
Your
not my
o-
bitch.
Okay, your old work.
In any way.
Your prior work.
Hey, Kanye, your boy was in that song.
You don't remember that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really listen to
That's what they
R&B like
had
that.
on, and that's
Yeah.
what
That was rap.
That's what they was talking
was
about.
just-
that,
Yeah.
that was their muse.
Yeah, it wasn't an R&B song.
That was their
That was
muse.
just the hook.
All right.
But are we getting too selfish? though?
But
I mean, I'm sorry, selfish. Are we
But
getting too sensitive?
I'm sitting on a couch like the niggas making fun of an actual situation that happened. He exaggerates it from time to time because it started with a handful of people,
a little bit.
and now it's literally a village.
Slum Village.
Slum Village.
A village.
It was WCW War Games.
And
in there.
I think one.
3 rings.
I think-
60 men.
I think
That's
people.
crazy.
I think people look.
War games.
I think people look to be offended. First of all, I think people search out reasons
Yes.
to be upset.
I agree, Reg.
The other thing is it depends on the context. You know what I mean? So if I'm sitting around and just around a bunch of strangers and some random dude is basically like, yeah, like 20 niggas fuck your girl, like I'm going to react to it differently than in the context of we're on a comedy show and we're all just making jokes. Context matters.
That's true.
So you're in
Absolutely.
a so speaking to what's that called again? If you go to a comedy show and you sit in the front row, there is to a degree some assumption that you might be offended or you might not like a joke that someone says or whatever. That's the context. You're not in the middle of a street and niggas are making random jokes.
Of course not.
You signed up to be there. You paid the ticket, you're attending or whatever. So if you don't like the space you're in, because that's what's happening there, it's a comedy show, jokes are being made, leave. To want the comedy show to stop because you're offended is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's whack. And we don't want to set the precedence that niggas should be getting slapped on stage. I'm not
Absolutely.
saying-
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is because Will Smith is Will Smith.
Yeah.
Not that he should be able to. Like, I just agree with what he did because I feel like, nigga, I've made mistakes as well. So what I'm saying is it's easy to judge niggas. It's so easy
It
to
is.
say what
It
you
is.
should have, shouldn't have done, and what I would have done, and so much pressure. This nigga has been spotless 50-something years. He cries on
forever.
command every day.
Yeah.
This nigga's sick. He's dealing with some shit, my nigga. We don't know what he got going on. So I don't believe that was a reaction where he thought it out like how you saying, or he planned because he's 50 pounds lighter. And
I don't think it was
believe that.
contrived at all. Do you think they should sit down together?
Who?
Nah.
Will and Chris.
Will and Chris? I just
Like,
feel
yes.
like it's going to be bad for Chris no matter what.
I do.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
think he should pull up to the red table.
I think it's going to be bad
No,
for Chris no matter
fuck
what.
no.
Come on,
No?
dog.
Especially not around Shorty.
Nah.
to bring him into the circus of
I'm
the
not-
fuck shit and give him
Definitely
more
don't go.
publicity.
And him and them
Like,
deciding
dog.
that they're gonna talk about it at the red table is mad.
They
to
are.
make Jada
That's
money.
mad opportunistic, right? And if I'm Chris Rock, something gotta happen here, right? Because every time I see you, we're gonna fight.
Flip the table.
Every time it's gonna be something. Every time I see you,
Yo, but Will the dog him.
It's
let's be
true,
for real. Let's be
right?
bad. However, he still got to go out. He got to find.
Yo,
right? And if he can't do it, and if he can't, you have to berate him, make him feel like shit.
You know
Every
what
chance you get
disappointed
with
me?
your words.
You know what
When he
disappointed
goes
me?
on tour, he's going to eviscerate Will.
He has to violate.
He's
when-
going to eviscerate Will.
When
He'll
he
be
was
bad.
on stage and Will said, keep my wife's name out of your
I
fucking
will.
mouth. And he was like, I will. I was like, oh, that kind of made it a little bit worse. for
Dog,
me.
you got to realize, man, this thing, it's off. It's on.
No, I understand. He was trying to
He just
like
got slapped and
no,
didn't do
I understand.
nothing.
He was
That
trying
gotta be a
he was trying to
crazy feeling.
disarm the
Nuts.
situation and be professional and move on.
Son,
I understand that.
That nigga said nothing. It's
Nuts.
crazy after a
Nuts.
nigga slap you, man.
Yeah, because
But-
after
I would've
he
called her a
didn't
scroll.
want, and shout out to Chris Rock because nobody's giving him props, so nobody's even like
Everybody
giving.
is. Everybody
I think
we
everybody
are.
is. I think
Most
everybody
people
is.
isn't like really like backing Chris or supporting him or whatever. There's a degree of hypocrisy and all of that because like when other niggas behave in that way or whatever, like niggas shut it down. People pick and choose who they want to be mad at or celebrate or whatever the fuck. No one's morals is the same across the board, which makes it
Unfair.
bullshit.
It's unfair.
But like the nigga didn't tell, the nigga didn't ask for him to be removed. He took that and just went on with his business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
But
respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Reg
I respect
sit
that
with
too.
his heel up, he was like he in hot pursuit. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing I want to say though, because
I'm sorry, it just caught my.
another thing I wanted to add, everybody keeps saying Chris should have popped on
Why
him.
is this so funny?
Yeah, get
This
him,
is
man.
hilarious.
Go ahead. Everybody keeps saying
bad.
Chris should have popped on him, but y'all even saying Chris going to
Okay,
get at him in his comedy shows.
I believe so.
One thing I did also want to say is I feel like there's this assumption that every black man is violent and wants to fight.
Nah.
Nah.
I
And
don't
that's
feel
not
like,
the case. Chris ain't a
Yo,
fighter. Maybe
I
he's just
don't
not a
feel
fighter.
like-
I'll tell you
My
something.
nigga, the nigga
Care
can't even
about that.
open his hands all the way.
Nah, and hold on,
Let's just keep it real.
because he just did his spin everything into race thing. Has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. If I was
If
white,
Bradley
I'm popping
Cooper
it wrong.
got slapped up
Yeah,
there,
I'm popping
or
it.
Eminem or somebody, you're supposed to do the same thing to Will Smith. Fight back at you know what I mean? You're supposed to fight
Some
back.
people just aren't fighters. I feel like
Some
that
people
there
aren't
isn't an
fighters,
assumption that black men are violent.
No, I think there's an
There is,
assumption.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Oh,
men
100,
and that men are
100%.
because
There's an assumption that men have
there's
to.
niggas that have been slapped
Right.
and have no response. None.
Not everybody's gonna respond.
Sometimes I've been on the administrative end of those. However, and nothing was done, right?
They just stood there.
However,
Yeah.
when we say like somebody in a position of power, oh, he's supposed to do this, I would have did this, it'd be a lot of just internet. You can't read
It's
all
just
of
talking.
that. Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of niggas like, dog, you freshly were slapped. Like freshly. Niggas know about it. You just mad like we just missed that shit. You were freshly slapped. Don't act crazy because Chris Rock got slapped. You did too, nigga. What about when your man slapped you?
Yeah.
I'll tell people
Don't
like
even go get your chain back from the other nigga. There's mad shit going on in your life. You gotta deal with that first.
And they just piling on Chris.
Yeah, like
It
you gotta
ain't.
deal with
I'm not
that.
even mad that he didn't respond because
Nah,
that's
ain't
not
my
in
business.
him.
Yeah.
And he
You know what I
what he was really like. I expect a man to stand up for himself though. I
Okay.
do.
Right.
Yeah.
I do expect a man or woman, whoever.
That's problematic, yeah.
I
Okay.
expect you to stand up for yourself because you can't ask for defense from someone else. Then
Yeah.
if you're not going to stand up for yourself,
For yourself.
And-
which
Okay.
is crazy.
And that's the expectation. It's not that it's a race thing.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a gender thing.
Yeah.
As a man, you stand up for yourself. You know
Man,
what I mean?
woman,
what would have
That's
fucked
what
me
it
up
is.
is
Supposed to stay.
Chris's daughters were there.
Yeah,
Like
and then
that
was he
would've-
supposed
that
to get
would've-
dogged up there.
that would have killed me, dog.
Because if somebody got beat up in front, you know what I'm saying? Because it was going to get bad.
Yeah.
Who was about to stop Will up there? They wasn't going to race up
Nobody.
there to stop him.
No.
It was a bit phones out entertainment.
Yeah.
and Will would have beat him bloody up there. It would have been bad. However, we don't know
I'm not
that.
gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it would have been bad. I don't know.
Just told us that The Rock was going to kill Will Smith with the rock bottom. That's what you
possibly.
told us. There's just zero chance of that.
if I had to bet on Will Smith and The Rock, I would bet on The Rock.
So if you had to bet on Will Smith and Chris Rock, who you gonna bet on?
Probably.
There you go.
Will Smith.
Probably.
Will Smith.
How is it a
Will
lower
Smith.
probability somehow?
Will Smith. I would
I
bet
would bet
Will
on
Smith.
you. I would bet on you versus The Rock.
I was about to say,
Nah,
I'm
that would
not
be a
betting.
bad
I'm
bet.
not just
I
betting.
gotta
on
use the move
that we-
that word.
I'm-
First of all, the
Equilibrium.
Yeah. You remember Sherlock Holmes when he breaks niggas down systematically and remembers what
That's-
to do and then
that's
tells you it? Bing! You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? The disparity between the all that muscle and this fast twist muscle you got, he got to oxygenate all of that. So he throws the big crazy cross, you get up out of that, bing. You know what I'm saying? Uppercut, then you put him in the stunner, bang.
All that
then you start ripping
sounds
them
amazing.
limb from limb because you know you got different kind of teeth. Don't you
Wait,
got
wait. Let me point something out. All of that sounds
got,
good.
like, leaf cutters and shit?
All right, listen. So when you
What do y'all call your
Hold on.
incisors?
All right. I don't know what that means.
You fucking
Can you hear me? Like
flying
when
squirrel.
you,
What, you little
I didn't know what
chipmunk, my nigga.
a sugar
You're a
glider was
dangerous
until you pointed it
nigga,
out.
man. You're
Listen,
a dangerous individual.
when you,
Different kind of
when
teeth
you,
is mad funny.
I just feel like if you applied yourself, you would be very dangerous.
what I'm
You're
saying
like
is
a fast little
when
creature, man.
to point out to make a what's that called in your
Speed
point
kills.
when
You're
of
fast.
course but
You was on
it's
a track
still The
team
Rock.
and all that.
It's still The Rock.
Yo, now if you get
At
up
the
on
end
his
of the
back
day,
real fast and bite him
I
in his carotid or some shit.
Yo, Pop told us the
The
story of a
niggas
young
on
lady who put him in a
steroids.
fiend and almost put Pop out.
Hey,
That's a fact.
And
100%.
you know how many people
Okay,
are
wait,
willing to
hold
admit
on.
that?
Okay, hold on.
I can't tell y'all the truth.
And
Yeah.
there were rules, and he knew her, and he was actively not trying to hurt
know
this
the
person.
one that choked.
I know,
I didn't
but
know
you
her.
were actively not trying to hurt these women.
These are facts.
That's facts.
However,
That's facts.
it happened.
All right.
Nigga. What if The
Okay,
Rock was
so-
actively? Hold on, because I'm this
All right.
this refutes what you said
right.
earlier. Because what? All right. Can I talk?
I didn't make the point.
Hold on. Refutes what you said earlier. You said that The Rock or Will is not allowed to slap son because he's 50 pounds lighter. You're.
I didn't say he wasn't allowed.
You're 300
I
pounds
said
lighter
he
than The
doesn't
Rock.
get points for smacking The Rock.
Absolutely not.
I mean, smacking Chris Rock.
no one's
I
giving
didn't say.
points.
I didn't say if.
Hold on. Let me
All right.
finish and then you can
All
do
right.
that. Pause. No one's giving him points for that.
Yeah.
However, you said that he shouldn't slap him because there was a huge weight disparity, whatever, shit like that. If that's the case, then
I didn't say he shouldn't.
so The Rock has to hold those same values with you,
All right.
and he has to hold back. And once you get up on the back and you know what I'm saying, apply immense pressure with your canines right here, boom, he's done.
The Rock's neck is bigger than his head, boss.
Wait,
You really
I
like
said
The
pause.
Rock.
yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh man.
No, I don't.
That's a crush, my nigga.
No, it's not.
That's
No,
what
it's
that's
not.
describing.
Yeah, I'm not
Man,
picking The
Come on,
Rock over
Amar. You
just
called a
anybody.
nigga lit last week.
Man,
I
who
didn't
was
even
lit?
say all that.
Who was
Mandate.
lit?
Before the vaccine,
Listen.
you went on a mandate.
All right, that never happened.
Before,
But when I said,
yeah, you did. When Ben Vereen
Wait.
almost beat. What you talking about?
Oh no, Savion.
Savion Glover.
that never happened.
My fault.
shit's crazy.
I thought it was Ben Vereen.
No,
Nigga,
I don't
Ben
even
Vereen
know
is
who that
dead.
is.
He wooed you, my nigga.
I don't even know who that is.
Nigga, whined and dined you. Hold on.
I don't know who that is. That never happened.
Savion
Let me
Glover
finish.
didn't wine and dine you.
No, none of that happened.
He took you on
None
a
of that
date.
happened. He
Y'all
didn't take me
painted
on
the
a
town red. What are you talking about? Stop.
That never happened.
Yo.
That never happened.
So he didn't scoop you
All
that
right.
ice cream.
That never happened.
Just saying.
That's crazy.
You was scooped.
So the 2 points I want to make that I want to address really quick
You was
is
swept
I
off
never
your feet.
said
Hold on.
I never
I'll
that
leave it
never
alone.
happened.
He swept
That
you off
never
your feet.
happened.
So
that
what
never happened. That never happened. I was in a place and Savion Glover happened to be in that same place.
Bagged you.
And then hold on, let me finish.
Bagged and tagged.
And let me finish. And I didn't even know who the nigga was. Someone told me afterwards, like, this is the nigga that tap dance and do all that other shit.
So
I
you
didn't know
just
who it
gave me a number just because you thought he was
I didn't
lit?
give anybody my number.
Hold on. So how
didn't
you
give
tagged if you
anybody-
didn't know who
So
he
how
was?
did it just the two
thought
of you
it
at the
was
table?
cute.
All right, stop
Just
it.
the two of
There was
us.
nobody, there was no table.
So y'all was
What you talking
just sashaying in the
I had-
middle of the dance floor? What y'all do then?
I had a meeting at a venue and he happened to be there with someone else. They offered me like the venue, not him, offered me a drink. And then I was like, all right, I'll have the drink. I had to point out that it was the venue that
What
offered
you
it.
talking about when he was
Good
linked
job.
up for drinks?
And then
Why you
none
don't
of that
go?
happened. So,
Baby
like I was saying,
girl,
can I finish?
What's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. Yo, that's crazy.
Don't harmonize with
I'm
me. What are you doing?
You know me.
Can
You can't not sing that song.
Oh, yeah.
I finish the point?
Nah, nigga. You still owe that nigga a drink. So what you mean? What's the chances you were rolling with me? Back to that's crazy, my nigga. Don't you
Back
ever
to
do that shit again. Back to
That never happened.
You know how it is. That's crazy.
But how is it? How is it? I don't know.
The next line is wild.
I don't know.
We gotta stop.
I don't know. How do you know? Like, you tell me I know how it is. I don't know.
Oh,
What are you talking about? So, what I was trying to say is, one, everybody says what they would do until they're in the situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Come across it.
Like I told niggas a story about like getting.
That's pretty much the reaction.
Like
He
I
took
told
that
it-
shit mad well.
I told niggas a story about like, and they were telling me what I should have did, like getting robbed or whatever. And I'm like, dog, like, what are you talking about? You weren't there. There's nothing. This isn't a movie. You know when the nigga was doing the videos, is like, if he brings the gun up behind you, you spit, nigga, like I will die. I will die. None of that shit is happening. As soon as you make any sudden move, you're gone.
Pearly gates.
Sound like some drill.
It's immediate. It's immediate.
In your ear, though.
You're going. And the nigga pulling up on you, and 9 times out of 10, not to even go into whatever details, the nigga pulling up on you is low-key a little nervous too. So you don't want to give him any
You don't
more
really
reason
wanna-
to be nervous.
I
Nigga,
told
you
you
don't
about
know.
that. If you get
Word.
too close, my
Yeah.
nigga, you gotta
Word.
try. Let that nigga try. You gotta try him. son.
Word.
You
I'm
have
good.
to.
The-
If it gets too close, because he can't do nothing. If the gun is this
Word.
close, he can't shoot you anymore. You gotta get shot from a little farther back.
I understand what you're saying. It doesn't seem correct, but all right.
Okay.
All right. So,
Doesn't seem
listen, man. It
Because
doesn't seem
what-
correct.
Have you ever
My
been
nigga.
in an officer-involved shooting?
No, I haven't.
So you've never dispersed your weapon?
No, I haven't.
So I had a teacher in high school.
What does that have to do with any?
Because you said the officer-related shooting. He was.
I didn't say that.
He was a retired cop.
Yeah.
So one day we didn't know he was a retired cop. He shows us a like news report, and it's about this guy chasing a perp, and a cop got shot, but the cop got shot in his ass. Right?
Damn.
And then it comes out at the end. They put his picture up that he was the cop and everything.
The picture of his ass?
No, of his
Oh, I was
face,
about
right?
to say, what
And the
the
class
fuck?
like, oh, we know you're a cop. And I said, yo, if you was
Son.
chasing him, how you get shot in the ass?
Who was chasing who? Wait.
He was the cop chasing the.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
How
He
you
was
get-
running.
Yeah, how
He was
you get
running from that
shot?
nigga. Yeah, it's true.
How you get
That's a
shot?
really good question.
Yeah, he was running from that
I
nigga.
don't
like-
want the answer, but that's a good question.
It's a long story.
I bet.
On the
I
news,
bet.
he said that?
No, this is me. Asked him in class. That's 'cause
I don't
It's
believe
over
it's long
now.
story. I feel like it's a relatively short story.
Yeah.
But
How
in terms
you
of
get shot?
the what's that called again? I never said Will Smith shouldn't have hit him. Like I feel like no matter what size you are, disrespect is disrespect, and it should be met the same way. And again, there's no such thing as an overreaction. However niggas react, they react. What I'm saying is, one, because of the venue and because in my mind, I'm not saying everyone shares the same opinion, because no one has the same opinion about the joke. A lot of people was like, oh, well, it was super offensive and she has alopecia and blah, blah. Bro, like, you don't even know if that nigga knew. Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Right in my eye.
Yo,
Now he got Bell's palsy again.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, my nigga?
Right in my eye.
I was here.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Nah, that was crazy.
Listening to this shit right here.
You're
yeah.
gonna need some sound effects
Oh, yeah.
soon.
That's crazy.
Nigga in the eyes.
My fault. I wasn't.
You on some Joss Whedon shit. This is like an abusive and toxic work environment now, my nigga. It's a line that's been crossed. It is. It
the eyes.
wasn't. It wasn't in the contract.
Lawyer in the morning.
It wasn't. Yeah,
I was
this
just
is-
aiming for his.
Nah, you
just
aiming
aiming
for
the
that
chest.
shit.
It's
Nah.
bad. I feel like niggas should unionize now, man. It's
Nah,
too
my fault.
far.
In the
Now
morning.
I feel
Too far.
bad, man.
It's too far.
My
And
bad.
you woke my boy up
Word.
too with that.
That's just crazy.
Shot to
bad.
the eyes.
It's a long day.
Yo, that was bad.
This nigga's a hero. He fights fires, man.
Yeah.
Like,
He is a hero.
He needs to
that's
stop.
wild. That's wild.
And he's a DJ.
My fault. I was wilding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blind Fury is crazy.
You know who be wilding?
Oh,
The Coos be wilding.
this nigga use your pain to
YBW
transition.
News.
That's crazy.
To transition is wild. I hear you lost your lisp too, my nigga.
Yeah, man. You get used to doing this after a while. You.
That shit is fire.
Tighten up.
I thought you had Invisaligns or some shit.
No.
That's fire. I'm getting really tired. You broke a promise. You can sing it now, my nigga. You fire now. Pause. You good. You can say the song. Promises.
You've been very musical this episode, my nigga.
I like songs, my nigga. I like songs.
You know what it is? You gotta.
Boss turned into a musical, my nigga. Breaking out into songs.
I dropped mad songs this episode. I dropped Royal.
What was that? 702. What was that?
That was 3LW.
3LW. I knew it was a number.
I was gonna say she was in the Cheetah Girl.
gonna-
That's the same girl from the Cheetah Girl.
Yeah.
We're gonna drop like a fucking
track.
mixtape where
We need to
Pop
make a new
just
song.
covers mad songs.
We need to make a new song anyway for you. And your old work, not your current.
Yeah, the old work.
The old work.
Because I thought you meant a new theme song, like
Yeah, for your old work.
Alpha somewhere is getting hot.
Oh,
like
nah.
someone suggested Alpha was about to run down on nigga.
Nah, that's our song.
In YBW News, Dr. John Coates used his own sperm to impregnate a woman.
Man. Oh man.
Yes. Wow.
Classic mix-up.
Nah.
Classic
Classic
mix-up.
mix-up's
Hold on.
crazy.
So,
crazy.
is she claiming that son did the drippery or he beat?
So she won for $5.5 million.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming for 5.5, he probably beat.
Yeah. But hold on, while she was out or something?
Yeah, because it was a fertility clinic.
Oh,
so they
but-
don't they put you to sleep? in
I
there?
wouldn't think so.
I don't think so.
he probably.
Oh no. So he just used his own.
He just injected probably.
Yeah, he just.
He's
injected
sick.
his
Yo,
own.
that he got to be put to death because there's just no chance of rehabbing that. You feel me? So we're wasting
that's crazy.
tax dollars putting them away for any amount of time. Because you got to get put.
And
You're sick, son.
Inseminating her doesn't
Artificial
give you
insemination with your
access
stuff.
to any of her money.
How you even bag that up? Pause. You feel me? This nigga sick, B.
He went to the room to
That's what I'm saying. But he already had that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Prior. The pre-packaged
Classic
metal.
mix-up.
But what was
wrong
what
cup.
was the end game in this? What was the point?
And how she found out it was her. That was his.
kid probably looked like.
None-
Good question.
it
Just
looked
like the nigga.
I wanted
I'd be tight.
a black,
Damn, this nigga came
Oh.
out white.
a Hispanic or something, and then
I'd be tight.
Wow.
blonde, blue eyes. Like, wait, what happened?
This nigga nasty, B.
Yeah,
Looks
he
like
just,
the
he
doc.
just artificially inseminated her. She was told that it was going to be an unnamed medical student,
Donor.
actually, or an unnamed donor. Yeah.
Oh, nah. But, well, now, hold on. That's not as bad anymore.
I mean, technically,
Because if you're saying it's going to be an unnamed, it could have been anybody.
Yeah,
as
no,
long as he
but
doesn't give you this,
I don't
it's
understand
supposed to
the
be
4
a
million.
donor.
Yeah. Son
He's
is a
not a
donor.
he
donor.
is a donor. He
Why
does.
ain't he a donor?
But he's not like. So you can't donate your own.
You don't know what the rules is. He be in there donating all day, and my son just making wild deposits.
Classic.
So
mix-up.
the way she found out is she did the DNA test. She did 23andMe DNA test,
Yeah, and son
he
ain't
popped
put-
up?
and it linked
So
to
that
him.
means he's done that before to
Yeah.
even be on the site.
Well,
Oh, so he
no,
saves
all he
money
had to do was just
by
23andMe.
using his
By
own-
switching
Yo.
to Geico, my nigga. He saved wild money.
That's how he saves money.
But do you realize how dumb you have to be? All right?
She
Why
went
this nigga
to
trying to hold his laugh,
she-
man?
she went to
Niggas duck
20
for the mic and all that, man.
She went to 23andMe and the nigga's picture came up like.
Oh, remember the black doctor, the little boy with the glasses? You look like that nigga a little bit too.
He like my brother.
Yo, he do a little bit
He like
you
my
are.
brother.
That nigga said, yeah, they can't have nigga 400 years.
What's
That's
crazy?
crazy.
You know how dumb you got to be to use your own sperm
And be
then
on
for
the site.
and be on 23andMe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know she gonna look it up, nigga. Like, what?
Yeah, he's
How
wild.
old-
But
baby?
I mean, I don't think he thought she would because she wanted it to be
that
anonymous.
point, the
Why would
baby
you look
was-
for the nigga after that?
They don't tell you
It don't say how because it's a minor. They probably don't give you a lot of information.
information on the word.
But it said it was her daughter, and she just wanted to do a DNA test to see where she was from.
Yeah.
And it links you. I've done 23andMe myself, actually.
Some pull right up like this.
Word?
Pick a
Yeah, I
nigga
had
back
my
up.
my DNA.
Why'd you do it?
When?
Why?
Why?
I wanted to know where I was from. Like really?
Like African, like what parts? And shit.
Yeah.
What'd it say?
I'm
Sierra
mostly
Leone.
I'm about 75% Nigerian or Western African. Mostly Yoruba and Ghanaian. There's a mix of Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And then the other 25% is Scottish.
Yeah,
So
you can front.
here's a question. Why do you believe that?
You say you Scottish?
25%.
Yeah,
By
you
one
a
quarter.
white man. Fuck about it.
We all are.
No, we ain't.
Please
I
get
have
it down.
0 white.
Did
Yo,
you?
How you know?
I checked, nigga.
Did you read the?
What you mean? 23
guys-
and me.
You
Do you guys read the?
100% real nigga.
Yeah.
100%. Okay. Word.
Do you
That's
guys
like
read
that's like
the?
me not a Riverdale.
Did you ever do
I
it?
told you.
Huh?
Did you ever do the?
Nah, there's a
did you
reason
read
I
the
won't do
fine
it, though.
print?
Yeah, because the other
Go ahead,
shit,
what's
I've
the fine
seen that, my
You
nigga.
just know what I'm talking about, right?
Word.
I don't want no parts of that.
You know, you didn't read the fine
think-
print.
I've read plenty of print.
You
but
know,
go ahead.
like
They say
they like
So a joint got raped and killed one night.
the DNA tied back to.
Oh, matter of fact, she didn't even die. She didn't get killed. Right? She's alive.
Yeah.
And son did it when he was 17. Now this nigga's a successful DJ in Greece and all over touring. He's lit.
Oh, they linked them.
His cousin goes on there, or his sister, his older sister goes on there and puts the DNA. They found the DNA from Shorty, obviously. He did kill her. She died. Because it was a big deal. So some niggas he was in Pennsylvania actually over there. He said he was out one day or whatever, and his sister called him like, yo, did you do something to somebody 30 years ago? This nigga's like 40 something, right? Or whatever. She just goes on there, puts her DNA on the shit just to check something. And he's not even on it, but they have the same bloodline.
Yep.
So immediately
The
they
DNA
find this
markers.
nigga immediately.
Yep.
Gave him 100 years.
oh, so you don't want to like accidentally snitch on somebody.
Yeah, they
and it's
caught
not
a-
even just that, nigga. It could be any type of shit, nigga.
They
But-
caught a killer like that too.
But you
A
know
serial killer or
the-
some shit like that.
Word.
But and you basically don't want to tell by proxy.
And they can use that shit forever.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's the problem.
So what was
They
your fine
could-
print? What were you gonna say?
No, they could do whatever they want with that DNA. Like 50
was-
years
who was
from
the
now,
they we're talking about?
they could clone a Mars super soldier to destroy
It's
the
lit.
community.
with the super serum.
It's lit.
And it's not even like
I'm not here. It's lit.
because you don't know what happened in that situation, this and that. Somebody's DNA is there. You know what I mean? And now they doing some time over something.
You don't want to tell. It's
It could be, but it's
whether or not
true.
they
could be
did
a
it, you
mistake.
don't want to tell.
Huh?
It could be a mistake. It's true.
Exactly.
It could be a mistake.
You know what I mean?
Nigga,
It's
what
like
if you have brothers that niggas don't really realize this, and then they blame it on
Yeah,
the one they can find?
It linked
Yeah.
me to family members.
Yeah.
I ended up finding out some of my ancestry was from the Bahamas.
Word.
I actually was connected with a cousin. She actually lived in New York. Was born in the Bahamas though.
I thought about it before because I got 17 siblings. My pops got 17 kids than me. So I'm like, damn, I want to see these niggas. But now I'm old, niggas 36 years old. I don't give a fuck about them niggas no more.
They would have had to do it too though.
I actively
Yeah.
try to
Yeah.
avoid people that I know I'm related to. Why do I want to find more niggas?
That's
Find
what
more
you-
niggas. is wild.
Why do I want to find more
So
relatives?
yeah, I love my family. Shout out to my family.
Reg faked COVID
Might
7
wanna
times.
know.
Yeah. I try my best to stay
To
away from
avoid
it.
his fucking family.
I don't want to
Yeah,
find. I
avoid
don't
his
want
own
to
peace.
find.
But no,
I
and
don't
I
want to
plan on
find more
doing it for
people.
my daughters as well.
You wanna
I'm
find
real
sisters?
interested in my daughter who is
You wanna
Haitian. Her
find
mother's
a
Haitian. I
possible
really want to
sister?
see kind of how.
Ladies.
I'm good.
Alright.
Not even so much. I don't care about the relation part. Just really our genealogy. Really where we're from. Like I said, I'm mostly
relate
Western
to her,
African. That might be, but I'm mostly Western African, and the rest is like Scottish and British.
Niggas is from Morocco. I know that.
Okay.
I know niggas is
So
Morocco.
you be Northern Africa.
Yeah. North side, my nigga.
Yeah. So
BX nigga, man. You know that.
I mean, I don't know because I know people was like, oh, I found people in my family and we went and hung out and all. I mean,
Yeah.
for what?
It's good.
Because I don't
I would.
automatically equate like blood relation to family. Like we're related. I don't know what that means. Like
Yeah.
okay.
That's kind of true though. Word. That's
We're related. I don't consider you family.
I don't
There's,
always
There's
work.
people I'm not related to by blood that I consider family.
Word.
And
So none of that matters to me.
That's a fact.
I don't know.
I guess I was raised different. You know what I mean? On my
I guess.
paternal side, my grandmother had 11 kids. We all extremely close.
Close word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
but that's you because you did that already.
yeah, that has a lot
Meet
to do
new
with it.
niggas. He's right.
yeah, it's
to
just
gotta
build
agree with
old
that.
new
Yeah.
relationships.
Especially you don't even know what the nigga situations is.
It
Niggas
depends.
stepping into affluence. They like, oh yeah, you my brother.
Yeah.
Then you
And
get
then,
a lot
like-
of cousins. Then you
Yeah,
get a lot of cousins.
you-
Then.
Relationships equal problems, dog. Like think about it. Like you ask somebody how they're doing. You ask a family member what's going on.
Yeah.
How are you? And then they tell you how they're really doing. Oh my
you
god.
traumatized.
I guess that's your family. I don't know. I've had own experiences.
Yeah.
I got
It's
over
like,
100
oh
cousins.
man, how
I'm
you
cool.
doing? He was like, well, man, oh fuck, like dog, I was being polite. Like I don't really want to know.
Yeah, but that's happen in the street, nigga. That
Yeah.
can happen.
That
in
could
the
definitely
dollars,
happen
though.
anywhere. I don't know.
You just
Like I
stop.
said,
You just stop asking people.
I got over 100 cousins, and I'm real cool with all my family. I'm
Me too, though.
Yeah.
Cousins that I did know, that I do know.
cool.
Love them.
It's lit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my nigga.
it's lit.
In other YBW news,
Take it away.
NFL teams are now required to hire minority candidates on the offensive side of the field. Thoughts? I think it's some bullshit.
I think it always was like that, though. I mean, most of the teams historically have been all black. Almost everybody black
No.
except the quarterback.
No, they mean coaches.
Coaches.
But this is specifically about in the coaching ranks.
Yeah.
On offensive coaching?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they say majority of head coaches come from the offensive side of the ball, offensive coordinators.
I don't care about that.
But they said minority, and they were very loose with the term minority or women.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I just think it's like it's demeaning almost. You know, because it's like, oh, we have to. We're gonna give you something. We're gonna because we have to. Because it's almost like
Some
saying,
affirmative action shit.
yeah, they can't just acknowledge like, oh, they're good enough. We should hire them. It's like we have to be forced out. You know,
Well, they weren't doing it
To fill a quota.
They weren't
know?
doing it because they were good enough. So now they have to make them do it.
I know, which is trash. Which is why I have the NFL is a huge race problem that it like keeps trying to
Got
like,
a lot of problems.
put a Band-Aid on, and it's like at a certain point people got to look and think maybe it's time for an alternative to the NFL.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you say
that's
that, but
not
then we
gonna
just saw the biggest contract ever awarded. Deshaun Watson just got the biggest contract ever awarded in NFL history, $230 million guaranteed.
What's up with the
Word.
case and all that shit going?
Fresh off the missing the season and all.
Fresh
Good for
off
him.
missing the season, he got cleared of the
That's what's up.
22 cases criminally. Deshaun Watson was cleared of so now he's under civil investigation. So he'll probably pay money,
Fire.
but he will serve no because they're still suing him.
But hold on, if
America.
they show me that I didn't do it, I
America.
investigated,
Yes. Criminally, he's cleared.
so there's nothing
All
to
20,
pay for.
all 23.
But
Listen,
It's
listen,
different.
listen though.
Go ahead.
I get what you're saying.
Go ahead.
If there was no crime, what is there to pay for?
Logic.
If I'm not paying with my time, why would I be paying money? It doesn't make sense.
It's just
Think
two
about it.
different cases.
Logically,
cases.
logically, what you're saying makes 100%.
Just listen though.
Yeah.
They're separating
I
hear
punitive
you.
damages to.
They're like-
it doesn't make sense. You're absolutely right, but
So if that's the case, you just accuse someone, wait till they throw it out, and then say, okay, well, I still need to be paid.
People do it all the time.
yeah,
People do that all
Setting
the
a
time.
Bad precedents, man. This shit is
OJ
crazy.
paid
Yeah.
Nicole Simpson's family.
That is wild, man.
What about
When you're shown and prove I didn't do this.
what about?
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit is sad as shit.
You want to see how shit don't make sense?
Then he got paid crazy money too.
$230 million guaranteed, fully guaranteed by the
Now
Cleveland
he has
Browns.
to pay out.
Probably.
So that's a
Nowhere
horrible
near,
time.
but yes, he
That's
may.
a horrible time to have to do this stuff.
And-
Oh, it's not guaranteed that he has to pay.
No,
No, they should.
no, he's going to go to trial for
okay,
civil
okay.
suits.
Well, he
Something
should
that don't
afford-
make sense.
He should spend all 230 of those million
He will.
on the lawyers to make sure he don't pay them nothing. A dollar.
He will. But biggest
I'd
contract
I'd rather burn the money.
but
ahead,
you know
Brad.
what happens?
Nigga.
Niggas do the civil case because they know 9 times out of 10 you don't even want to bother with it. You just going to settle out and
Nah.
give them the bread without a fight.
Nah.
Most niggas do that.
I'd rather burn that shit.
What was you?
Set it on fire.
What was you saying?
So there was a case where somebody was breaking into someone's house, like trying to climb on the roof or something, like a roof to go in the window, fell off the roof, hurt themselves. They was trying to break in.
Yeah.
They ended up suing the person because their roof wasn't like supposed to be the way it was.
Up to like standard.
That's how shit don't make sense.
Yeah.
I was trying to break in. I didn't successfully get in. I fall and hurt myself because your roof wasn't
Or-
up to code or whatever it was.
I mean,
Sue for
that's-
you
How,
shouldn't
how
have
can
found
you? How can you sue somebody
You
for
shouldn't
that?
have found
when
out my
I'm
roof
in a
was
place
this and
where I'm
that.
supposed to be.
Word, nigga, you shouldn't
But
have been there.
but to go back to what you were saying, Darnell, ain't nobody leaving when they're giving up 230 for 5 years.
Nah,
the NFL is only going to change.
Ain't no
when
other
all
league
the
that can
owners
do that.
die.
It's true.
it'll never
Yeah.
happen.
They're old white men.
I don't
So
think
when
And
they
these
die,
dudes grew up
That's it.
Logic saying
playing
we
a
gotta
game
make
they
it
love.
do
They
pass it on to their-
I
to their
think he was
kids
saying
who
it
might be
should've-
a little
it
bit
should
more
be.
involved
We
in
should
terms
always
of
I
make
agree.
a
what's it called
news,
again?
whatever, make a new whatever for us.
Who might be a little bit
Make
more
it happen.
progressive. But
not
the
gonna
NFL is not going to change, my nigga.
Nah, it ain't.
Not the NFL is not going to change. That's what
It's
I said.
not.
Maybe
Saying
time for
their
an
numbers
alternative.
are dwindling, so eventually
Yeah.
it will be some change.
So
Everybody about to be tan like a motherfucker.
Word.
yeah, and then
That's a fact.
here's a
That's a fact.
Like the Simpsons.
here's the thing. Everybody thinks that to compete with the NFL, you have to have the same level of talent as the NFL, right? That's not necessarily
So
the
you're
case.
pulling up to those XFL games.
You have to have the same level of competition. You know what I mean? People watch things that are competitive.
So are you going to be watching the XFL?
I don't watch football,
Okay.
right?
Me either at all. Nigga.
But
I do. I ain't gonna lie.
but people have to
I love
watch
the game of
what's
football.
people watch what's
Football is
competitive,
fun though.
right?
Yeah.
That's why they can watch the NBA and they can watch college basketball. That's why they can watch the NFL and college football. That's why they can watch.
It's relative.
You know, you can watch something that's competitive.
it's all relative.
But and
So it's
the
really if
NFL
you get B-level talent versus B-level talent, it's gonna be competitive.
To watch it. Nigga
But
watch world class
the
tag, nigga.
And then the money
But here-
rises, then you.
Here's
do it
where
that
I'll
way.
differ though. When you see B-level talent versus A-level talent, you see a difference. Like
See a
I
difference.
can't watch dudes play rec league basketball
Yeah.
and then go watch NBA. Completely different. If you ain't doing what LeBron can do, I don't want to pay to watch you.
Right, but
Be
you've
honest
walked
with
you've walked
Bron is
into a
amazing.
gym or a park before and seen a good game going on, and you sit and watch that game.
All right.
I have.
But you put it on the TV and I can still go watch the NBA. I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
and
But at
Right.
the same time, it's over.
the thing
Yeah,
is
but it has to think. Doesn't have to be the same time.
football
Better
is,
not be.
Football's ingrained.
That's why the big three succeeds.
Those are NBA players.
It's a different thing though.
But they're not.
It's
But they're
older
not.
NBA players.
But hold
There's a
on.
spectacle to it.
But there's not, and they're not all NBA players. Some of them have never
I know,
stepped
but,
foot in
like,
the NBA, right?
The reason I feel like they succeeded though is drafting the older NBA players.
And there's still like younger players from overseas. But if you watch it, it's competitive. It's
It is
competitive. You know what I mean? It's competitive. So I think when something's competitive, you'll get people to watch. Like, can you put it on the same time as the NBA Finals? No. But you know what? There's 4 or 5 months between the end of the basketball season and the start of the next one that you can put on.
But you
Be
did
fine.
sort of contradict yourself because in that point, they're not competition. They're just an alternative.
He's not saying a competition with the NBA. He's saying a competitive game, whether it's middle school. If it's competitive,
No, that's right.
No, because I mean, to your point, niggas will watch like the NCAA games and so on and so forth.
Very competitive.
The thing
Shout out
about
to St. Peter's too.
yeah,
Do you watch the NFL?
no,
Holloway got
You
out
don't
of
watch
quick.
the NFL either.
Yeah, but stayed in Jersey.
but-
None of you watch it?
Here and there.
Son,
I watch every Sunday.
I throw a
Watch
football. I'm a weirdo. I go to the park and throw a football with a random kid I don't even know while my kid is playing.
That's
I
what's
throw the
up.
football for 4 hours straight while my kid is over there playing with a random white, black, whoever the kid is. Nigga like that, like we grew up together. I throw football all day.
That's lit.
That shit come on TV. I'm not interested in the least bit.
Really? Okay.
But
Ever since Barry Sanders, ever since he left, I
Football-
can't
He's
even watch it.
amazing.
football's ingrained in American culture though, and the
I watch every
NFL
Sunday, Pop.
is
I can't,
the
my nigga.
pinnacle
Love
of that
it.
game.
I know.
I like football too. It's mad fun.
playing.
A lot is
It's mad
ingrained
fun.
in American culture. Baseball was the biggest sport. at
Apple
one point.
pie, yeah. Baseball is impossible to watch.
Right?
I keep it 100.
And
It's impossible.
basketball wasn't ingrained in American culture, and it started to catapult and go past it. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, word? Basketball's more watched than baseball?
I think so.
NFL's the number one sport.
NFL's number
Word?
one.
NFL's the
Before
number
baseball?
Yes.
It's
That's
NFL.
America's pastime.
Right now, NFL's the
Isn't
number
the
one sport.
NFL, NBA, then baseball?
I don't know.
In ratings, NBA and baseball are very close, but they have so many more games and teams that it's
Right.
apples to oranges to a certain extent. They play
Like-
182 games. Basketball plays about 82.
It's
Right.
hard
So it's a
because
little
we're
different.
not the market they would compare to because there's niggas that are obsessed with baseball, so I can't really say.
What I'm saying
Because
is,
them shit, the stadiums be packed, so like me saying that no
yeah,
one
and they're
really
much
fucks
larger
with it.
stadiums than the basketball
people
stadium.
people make it seem impossible, right? That another league can happen. This and that. No, and you don't have to be the NFL day one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
You be
I mean-
whatever you are day one, and then you build
Can't
up.
really refute it because it's
That's
scientific.
it.
Niggas
You're
watch NASCAR. They watch niggas drive. And where's the competition? But somebody will lose and somebody will win. So
Absolutely.
You know the
Competitive.
XFL
it is.
they
actually
watch it. They love it too.
They just
So
got
up
into
every
partnership
weekend.
with the NFL, the XFL. You know the
In a
rock-
circle though.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, to be the
like almost like the
A
D
G League?
League sort of thing. Yeah.
yeah.
In a circle driving is madness.
Mad lefts.
I don't see the appeal in it, but
Nigga, mad lefts in a row.
Mad lefts. 300 lefts.
Damn.
But yeah, Deshaun Watson got paid, so there's
That's
that.
dope.
And now Lamar Jackson probably is going to get paid. He's the next quarterback in line to get paid, and he's going to ask for at the very least what Deshaun got, 230.
Yeah, he deserves it.
guaranteed. Another black quarterback.
Deserves it.
Get your-
We do too. Salute to us too. Just send us some bread.
That's fact.
That's a fact.
One of them niggas.
Olsen YBW News. Sergeant Christopher, that's a funny last name. Police.
nigga's last name was Police.
He was born for this shit.
It was faded.
Yeah.
Destined.
He's an officer out in Florida. He was approaching a handcuffed black male, an aggressive man, like he was going to attack him. Junior officer, a woman decided she was going to stop him. Hey, what are you doing? He turned around and decided he was going to choke her
Yeah.
and back her up in like a rage. He's been suspended since November,
Yes.
but he's obviously still in the force and everything.
If
Body
the-
cam footage is there of him choking the woman and all.
If a
Did it
nigga
just
pulls
get
up,
released though? The footage? Is it newly released footage?
Yeah.
All right, so everybody should be out in droves, like the same way we was for everything else that happens.
Yep.
We need to be violating this man and backing this woman up
So
for that. We need to
and
be
applaud, yeah, because we talk shit all the time. about
championing this, because if we do that, remember when in Newark, New Jersey, they went 365 days without a cop shooting.
that. Yeah.
Then the day of January 1st, they killed somebody. It's because it wasn't celebrated enough, my nigga. You got to draw
Yeah.
big enough attention to that. I remember when I had Instagram, I posted it, and I'm saying I was making a big deal about it because that shit is amazing. You
Yeah.
feel me? And I feel like niggas should be applauded. They should make a big deal about that. And if we don't back this type of shit up, pause, she's gonna feel like this is her, and cops like her are gonna feel like this is unnecessary. I'm doing mad more harm for myself and my own career than I am good.
And nobody gives a fuck.
And no one even cares.
That's a good point.
It's like, nah, we have to champion that so
Yeah.
it continues to happen.
So, my question is, everybody that was Blue Lives Matter,
Yeah.
where you at now? Her life don't matter?
But I mean, that we know that whole thing is bullshit because blue lives isn't a real thing. There's
It's
no
not.
such thing as a blue life.
No blue life.
Exactly.
Shit is
The
stupid.
white life, when
First of
you
all,
take that shit off.
The
Yo,
nigga's
Still
name
white.
is he's Officer Police.
Yeah,
like
he was
it's bad.
predisposed.
There's
He's police
nothing
police.
good happening.
Skeeter
Predisposition.
said Blue Lives
Yeah.
Matter.
Huh?
Skeeter from
Yeah,
from Doug.
Predisposition to being police. The nigga was born to be a cop.
Police.
However, the way the nigga cop, he grabbed Shorty neck, don't fucking ever touch me and all of that. Like,
Yeah.
son, how you still on the force, man? These niggas don't give a fuck about nothing.
It's like
the
it's
union.
a
Way too
power
much
thing.
power.
It's the
and it's
union.
anger issues.
Yeah,
that-
but I'm saying,
Really
I-
hard to get rid of cops.
so within the union, what's the defined details of the specifications? What are we looking at here?
Got to go to the FOP. We need
Look
to
at
figure
what's
that out.
happening here.
What's the
if-
FOP?
what-
Fraternal Order of Police. Fraternal Order of
Don't give a
Police.
fuck, dude.
Oh, no
Fuck!
part to that.
That shit is crazy.
want
Fop
no
a
part
cop,
to that.
nigga. Fop a cop. That's what it should be called. Fop a cop. Run down. Fop. You know what I mean? Pow. That's how it should be. But it's just crazy because niggas do all of that shit, choking niggas, choking female white cops. Nigga, if anybody else does this,
It's a wrap.
how does that end? How does it end?
At the cemetery.
But he can't even
But
control himself.
His family might get killed for that.
yeah.
Man.
At the
On
cemetery.
camera choking a white woman.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like you're a trained professional and you can't even control yourself around other officers and smaller women.
There you go. That's my arc. That's the end of the sentence, period. Because if you can't control yourself in this situation, you're not fit to be a police officer.
None at all.
It's just what it is.
But
fact.
you, as a citizen who have zero training,
Are
are supposed to act
held to the
accordingly with
standard.
a gun in your face or something.
And I'm supposed to be held to this
Yeah,
impossible
that shit
standard
is
of not
crazy.
shoot the cops back.
That's a fact.
I'm not supposed to shoot at you niggas back when y'all trying to.
My thing is,
actively trying to take my life.
I'm not advocating for violence, but my thing is, at the end of the day,
Will
at
Smith
the end
should
of
slap
the day,
him.
I'm not,
Advocating for
yeah, 110%. I'm not advocating for violence, but I'm saying at some point, if you're going to be vilified one way or another, at least be alive. Defend yourself.
Amar, you said you had some.
Yeah, real quick, and it was really YBW from last week. We didn't get to it, but I really just wanted to highlight some of the confirmation hearing of Ketanji Brown Jackson, who is the first black female Supreme Court judge. And really a lot of the stupid questions that they were asking her. We had senators asking her to define what a woman is. You had senators, Ted Cruz asking her to are babies racist? It was just a lot of ridiculousness that they put that woman through.
What a
think that was,
woman might be a valid question at this point.
You think that's? I think, but I agree. I guess
We're living in a space where
there isn't really a question about that. A woman is
Yeah,
a woman.
but-
Bang. There's no ifs, ands,
Yeah.
buts, or no other types
Yeah.
of women. It is a woman.
Yeah.
However, I feel like they try to get you in trouble by asking you that type of shit.
Of course,
To get a hot
that was the
take.
goal.
Of course.
To get a hot take to get her canceled. You feel me?
Exactly.
I think that's what that's about. 'Cause
That's exactly what that's about.
What did you want her to say?
Yeah, they asked a
What
lot of
woman
questions
is gonna
about.
stand up there and say anything else? Like, dog, that's that's a badge of honor. She's a woman, and that's it, nigga. Ain't no other woman.
And she did an amazing job of skirting these stupid
So
questions.
you could be a woman tomorrow if you want to, right?
If that's
there,
what you
Cruz?
wanted to do,
That's
my
right.
nigga, do your thing, son.
That's
Y'all
it.
niggas be cross-dressing anyway.
But-
Oscar De La Hoya.
But you
that ain't my
see
business.
what they do to other people, like Shorty that did Harry Potter. Like she's public enemy number one.
Nah,
like
she just
it
made
was-
some new shit. Salute to her.
Yeah. She
She made some new
news.
shit. They said it's gonna be fire
110%.
too. I haven't ever watched Harry Potter a day in my life. I'm gonna
She
keep it on it.
like my kids fuck with the movies. She made news by
Don't blame it on
going.
your kids.
That's what I was like.
No, like they
Dwarf
love
or
'em.
whatever the shit is called.
Listen,
Don't blame
I mean,
it on your kids.
Listen, I watch whatever my kids want me to watch.
Harry Potter's way older than your
But-
kids.
That shit came
but
out
they
when we was
love the
14.
movie.
I've read the books and
They
watched
love
the
the
movies,
movies.
to be honest with you.
I'm gonna
So-
watch them at some point.
Yeah.
I just gotta have
They
them
love
really
the
good.
movie.
9 hours each, so I don't.
Yeah, it's long, but it's really good.
So the what's that called again? The movie premiere for that new
Wingardium
Harry Potter
Leviosa.
movie.
You look like one of them
I
niggas.
don't know.
Wingardium Leviosa, my nigga.
That is the spell.
It's you understand? It's crazy when they attack me with jokes that they're like the nigga obviously has seen the movie.
I swear to God on my children, I didn't see the movie.
So where did you find this word?
My nigga, everybody says that.
Everybody, I've never heard another.
That's the first go
Outside of that movie-
for Harry Potter.
Outside of that movie, I've
Spell.
never heard anyone utter that in just regular conversation.
I mean, I hear you.
First spell they learned.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want you to say.
Alright.
though. Wingardium Leviosa.
Anyways, there was a movie premiere. She's the
What was the
creator.
first spell? What was the first one you learned?
I don't know any spells, man. This devil's work.
You have the mustache of a magician, so I figured. I just figured.
Abrastash Cadabra.
You got one more. So
Yeah, Reg.
so
Son, if you had both
created-
your chains on right now, none of these shits will stick. Pause. There's no way. You perform at an optimal
Word.
level when you have both
Alright,
your
so-
chains. Where your chains at?
so
nigga?
they're not
See,
here.
I knew
It's
it.
crazy.
He's
Not here.
naked. He's naked under there.
I don't
There's
have
no
chains on.
Yo, that's
I
why.
don't have chains
That's
on.
why we shooting you down today.
Bet.
You have no chains on.
It's a little green.
This weekend is not green. Don't do that. 'Cause, I mean, we could do a lot, but don't do that. You know better than that, my nigga. But I didn't bring the chains.
We can
right?
do a lot as a pause,
But I could.
by the way.
I mean, I guess
The
my
marshmallow
nigga, like,
Yeezys
just
got
go
you
there.
feeling godly. Nigga, talk your shit.
Nigga, I could wear
Fluffernutter
whatever. and
Yeezys?
I'm out here.
The Fluffernutter Yeezys got you
Nigga.
feeling godly, son. Talk your shit, my nigga. You feel like a saint in here. Nigga,
Clean.
let that
Angelic.
nigga try me. Where you floating?
Angelic.
You ain't hit the ground all day with them shits. The
Glider.
bottom is fucking pristine.
Nah, I've been walking these all day, mad careful.
And that's
Terrified.
That's what that's
Terrified.
that's
Really
that's what
comfortable.
the-
Yo,
Yo,
I ain't
no,
gonna
they're
lie.
wild comfortable though.
I've never owned a pair of Yeezys, but they
All
look
right, we're gonna make that happen.
No, we're not.
Pull up to the store.
I don't support
today.
that.
Pull
man.
up to the store.
But I will come to
I
the
got
store.
you. Pull
You
up
gonna
to
give
the
them to him for free though?
Yeah, I got him.
Wow.
I'll get you
Fire.
Bet.
That's
So,
fire.
Tie together and put them around my
You have to wear them.
right.
All right,
Hey,
free Yeezy.
you right. I don't
So-
support him, but okay.
that's crazy.
Damn. That black shit runs out after a while. If you
No.
say enough shit, he don't fuck with.
I don't mess with Kanye.
That's crazy. That's the only
That's
black
wild.
nigga you don't like.
Hey,
Only one.
Kanye.
so,
Canceled to me.
Damn.
that's wild. So
You gotta do a lot of funny shit to get
my
Ball
thing
to
is,
cancel you.
That's a fact.
You see, they not letting him perform at the Grammys.
yeah.
Apparently,
I mean,
he
that's
said he
what I'm
told Kim he's going away to get help, so he doesn't harass her and Pete anymore.
Was there
I don't know.
thing they
Did
said
he say that?
they was both at the soccer game and they was
Yeah, they
Like,
did.
they was chill.
being cordial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Wish
he
him
was
the best.
wilding with the being weird with her and everything. But as far as the J.K. Rowling thing, disagree with her or don't disagree with her. She created something,
Something
and
amazing.
you're upset that she's coming to the premiere of the shit she made.
She created. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they like that doesn't even make like that's so wild.
Asinine.
It's crazy.
Good work.
But I mean, there we are.
Baif, let's get some voicemails.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm a big fan of the show. I love all you guys. I just got a question, and it's been bugging me, and I've been trying to figure out why this is so important to women. Why is posting us in a relationship so important? Don't get me wrong, I love my girl to death, but I'm at a point in my life that I don't want to put everything on social media.
Yeah, my nigga.
You get what I'm saying? I like my life private, and I'm good on that. If she wants to post me, she can post me. I don't care. But she's just making a big deal about this, really making the fight. Like, this is her only focus. This should not, to me, she's telling me that it's going to boost her confidence. It shouldn't boost her confidence. To me, it shouldn't. Honestly, there's a lot of other things in this world other than social media or posting anything to build your confidence up. I just want your guys' take on that, all right? What do you think about that? Like, why is it such a big deal of women or men or couples just making a big deal posting their relationship online? All right? Once again, love the pod. Fucks with y'all. Ayo, Pop. Yeah.
My God.
Right. So,
Salute to salute to son.
He ain't want to give his name though. He's
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
Good
smart.
question,
I was
though.
about to say
Good
She's gonna
question.
recognize. She gonna recognize his voice.
remain in anonymity like you did. I fuck with that. And don't back down, my nigga. Stay strong. Stay vigilant. You heard? Pause. Don't give in. Don't post it. Don't let her post you. You ever see when a dog piss on some shit it wants to keep?
Yep.
She trying to stake her claim, son. You don't want that piss up on you, fam.
Yeah.
Shit is nasty.
I agree, and I mean she should be respectful of if that's not what you want to
Facts.
do, and you're not a social media person. It shouldn't make you be a social media person.
That's it.
Like people view relationships like they should need to look at it like a garden. Like if you plant something and like a rose grows, let the rose be a rose. You don't be like, damn, I really want that to be an apple tree. You know what I mean? You don't try to will that to be anything else. You let it be what it be. So if he's that type of person that's not in social media, you have to accept that and let him be.
Fuck is that?
who he is.
The garden analogy
I
was
don't know
crazy.
what-
I
yeah,
couldn't follow that.
That was terrible, but
couldn't
How
follow
could
that
you
at all.
follow the garden analogy?
My
No,
nigga,
it's like I didn't
what the fuck
understand. Apples and roses.
He's the rose that grew from.
Oh, yeah, bet.
That's why.
That's
Like,
what it
He's
is.
the rose.
We let our Reg be a Reg. We don't want Reg. Reg, we're like, yo, Reg, be like,
Reg, you
Pop.
gotta be
Hold
a
on,
rose.
but
Be Reg.
a relationship is a relationship. It's not an apple.
Yeah.
It's a rose.
No, but the person's the rose.
Yeah, but why do? Oh, I get you. You're saying
Yeah.
trying to mold him into
Yeah.
being a social media guy.
Yeah.
Right.
However,
I
he's
go-
saying, I don't care. You can post me. I just ain't posting you. That's what
Yeah.
he was saying.
I
Nah,
go.
ain't nothing wrong. Like he don't
Nothing
gotta
wrong with that
post.
at
Don't
all.
back down, son. Hold it down for us, man.
I go a step further. I
Remain
don't think
vigilant.
couples should follow each other on social media, man.
I'm with that.
It's
privacy.
not.
You need a little bit of
It's
privacy.
It's not healthy. Like I feel
It ain't.
like a relationship is supposed to accentuate your life, not take over. You had a life before her. You know what I mean?
And
So
you
now
have a
all
life
of a sudden,
outside of social media. as well.
every facet of your life doesn't have to inject your relationship. You have to have something to yourself. Like it doesn't make sense
I agree.
that she feels
True.
like she has to inject herself into everything.
True.
It shouldn't be like some type of mandatory thing where it's like if you feel so insecure as to, oh well, I need you to post me to show other bitches. Like I could post you all day and still go clap something like that doesn't stop applause.
It's a fact.
Fuck.
Nah, it's too late. You clap.
Yeah.
So
He led you
listen,
down.
Take
He
that
led
It's
you down
true,
a
though.
crazy road right there.
The red flag. Maybe a little bit of
Crazy.
truth.
So close.
He led you down a
little bit of
crazy
truth.
road.
My nigga, them shits is addictive. Son of red facts. You almost had a follower.
was so
I was almost
close.
your first disciple. You see that? You almost was Jesus just now. I was following you down this fucking path.
I've never seen somebody stop
Yeah,
mid-clap. He
right.
said,
I didn't even get the full clap, son. That was crazy.
Shut up.
Yo, dog, I was your
Yo, I
first
bet.
disciple, my nigga. You
I
gotta take them
understand.
shits back.
Listen, man, you got you got.
Clap though.
You can
Yeah,
still
what's
pipe
happening?
is crazy.
Listen,
I don't know what
I'm just
you're talking
saying.
about.
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
saying what I'm saying
Nah,
is
I don't
I'm
know
saying
anything about that.
certain things don't stop nothing. Like
Nah.
I'll give you an example. Like for some reason, people feel like okay, well you
RBW,
tell
guys.
oh you should tell people like if you tell people when you're married if you tell people when you're married, it stops something. If anything,
No, it
like
charges
a lot
that
of
shit
women
all
like
the way
are into that. They find that as a challenge.
Fact.
Like I mean, that doesn't stop anything. If you
wouldn't know
don't
that.
trust if you don't trust the person you're with, like there's nothing I could do to make you feel secure.
It's a fact.
Because that's the problem you have. I can't fix that for you.
It's a fact.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Talk that shit, Reg.
All right, we got another voicemail?
Moving right along.
Wow.
fuck you, right?
Cheat anyway, my nigga.
Fuck these up.
Do you, my nigga? Life's short, dog.
Don't love these
What up,
folks.
y'all? Now I've been rocking with the pod for a little minute, ever since that little the 20-minute top of the mountain shit that watch the light skin nigga that the light skin nigga said he was going complete,
light-skinned
whatever.
Yo, it's really weird.
But
people
shout
say
out
to me,
Pop,
light skin.
shout out Uncle Red. Stop playing with my Uncle Red, y'all, please.
Why
Shout
am I
out
your
all y'all
uncle?
funny
Theo
dressing
Red
niggas behind the
is-
camera.
Why am I your
I did want to say this though, Pop. One of the recent episodes you was talking about how metal, you get the metal from the big piece of metal, how we did this, that, and the third.
That might have been a Patreon.
Same way you make a custom chain. Don't you mold the gold into a certain way? Then have your piece? Pause.
All right, so the
He's
metal-
he's a Patreon member, right?
Yeah, shout out to the Patreon member. Salute
shout,
first.
yeah,
Shout out
salute,
to-
son.
Salute.
to my nigga.
That was a Patreon episode.
Salute
Are
to my
aliens
nigga.
real? Was the
Theo
topic.
Reg is mad funny too. Salute to you, my nigga.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
Theo
gold,
Reg. Theo
gold
Reg.
is a softer metal. It's wild soft. Like you can, if you even heat it up with your hands a little bit, you can actually mold gold. However, if you apply heat to it, burn it till it's melted, and then use it in whatever the casing is, the mold, right? So it would fit that mold. What mold did we have that was big enough to deal with iron ore directly from the floor? And what was that mold made out of?
Yeah, that was a very different. He answered
Yeah.
something very.
And we're talking
wasn't
like
what you asked at all.
historically. This is a completely
You
different.
didn't ask that
situation.
question at all. What he
No,
answered.
What I'm saying is, no, even if you ask it in his way, right? Because it makes sense. Because what you do with, if you find a hunk of gold on the floor,
You heat it up to.
same thing. So you'll heat it to where it's liquid, then apply it into
And what do you
whatever
pour that
gold.
into is what Pop is saying.
So the thing that you're, whatever's able to manage that heat, what is it made out of?
Right.
So that first machine that was detailed, made specifically to deal with that,
That
was
cauldron.
also made out of metal.
Right.
So
And he was
who made
talking
that?
in a
Exactly.
He was
That's what
talking
I'm
in a
saying. He didn't
historical
answer that at all.
aspect too. This is before niggas had tools and all that other shit.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't have.
Yeah.
So okay, we had fire. We had the ability to heat it up, melt it down. We got that, but we had to figure that out from trial and error. Got that part. But whatever we had to deal with, the tools were all made out of metal. There's just not a possibility of any other substance that we have. Like that black box on the plane, that shit is the most
Indestructible.
the most precious metals in the world.
Yeah.
Where the fuck we get it at? You can't find no more.
That's
of them shits.
vibranium.
It's only word.
Wakanda.
You have to go over there. You have to know a nigga that live over there to get the metals.
Yeah.
Put them on the plane. It's the only thing on the earth that's made out of whatever this shit is the black box on the plane.
Yeah, indestructible.
And then whatever, I forget that nigga's name, but whoever, his passport survived in 9/11. Remember? It's just so fucking retarded.
I don't remember that.
In the plane crash, they said they couldn't
They
find
found one
nothing
passport.
but the fucking black box and this nigga's passport. That's how we knew it was him on the plane.
That's crazy.
Just dumb shit. Just
That's
ridiculousness, right? All right.
One
That's
of the
why I
planes
don't
they did
believe
find a
that shit.
passport.
Why the fuck you find this nigga's whole Muhammad Atta or whatever this nigga's name was? You find his passport in the middle of the wreckage.
That's wild.
Like, it's just, it's ridiculous. That nigga wasn't even there. Come on. Then you find my son's on live. And that,
Chilling somewhere else.
Yo, these niggas, they trying to play me.
Be all his credit card debt.
Yeah, he in Cuba with Tupac, like, yo, they trying to play me, son. Word, like, fuck out of there.
One more, bye.
But salute to Somas. That was a good question.
Yeah.
Yo,
appreciate it.
it's Jalen from the DMV, man. I know y'all probably covered all this shit on Patreon, and respectfully, I did not purchase that shit. You know, I know y'all probably going crazy on there. Y'all probably said everything I'm about to say too, but y'all know that shit was wild. Open palm slap is like, come on, man. But I'm not gonna hold you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I heard Shannon Sharp and shit saying that it's wild if a nigga go out of nowhere and just slap you, and it's just jokes and shit like that. But it's a deficiency, my nigga. I can't sit back and just let a nigga joke about my wife being bald and shit. She probably thinks she look crazy. So. You know how niggas get hot when niggas start joking on some shit that they don't have no control over? That shit is crazy. So I can't, ain't no way you gonna sit there and just let a motherfucker just talk crazy about it. But I know y'all probably saying the same shit. And whoever's saying it's not, yeah, that shit is wild, son.
We all agree, well,
Appreciate
these
the
niggas
call.
don't agree.
No,
But
I
I
didn't say
agree,
that.
my nigga.
I mean,
I agree.
yeah.
And you can
It's-
slap whoever you want to slap. My
It's
nigga.
the
Like,
context
right
was
on.
different.
Just
He said, "I'm not gonna let a nigga joke on my wife." If I'm at a supermarket and the nigga just out of nowhere starts making jokes about my girl, it's very different than me buying a ticket or going to an event where there's a comedian and I know jokes might be made.
So what you
It's not
gonna
the
do
same
if
thing.
they joke on it in the supermarket?
I mean,
Nothing.
don't do that.
He gonna jump on the little on the fucking conveyor belt.
I'm gonna let you finish. Continue.
No, you
said
let
you
him
got
finish
one
because you
more.
cut him off.
Pause. You said you got
cut
one
him
more.
off, so let
That's
Pop
crazy.
finish.
You said you got one more. That was your one more. Go
I got
ahead.
him.
Shoot.
Go ahead.
Shoot. Shot.
Nah,
Shot.
You killed
Shot.
the momentum.
You scared?
I'm not scared.
Appreciate the call though, and we
Yeah,
don't
but
disagree with you, bro.
We don't. Me and you don't. These
Yeah,
niggas
we don't.
No, I
I
never
mean-
said that. First of all, I wouldn't do nothing.
It's the life you chose.
I wouldn't do nothing. So, like, I don't know why you.
I don't
said
know.
that.
I mean, even buying
Two,
a ticket to a comedy show
but
that
it's
doesn't
a
entitle
different
you to talk
it's a
about
different situation. But again, if we go somewhere and the context is still different because we don't know that he knew that she had alopecia. She just made to
Chris
him
Rock said he did not know.
And if
Word.
he did know, what's
Yeah.
the difference?
Yeah.
Huh?
If he did know,
that she was bald. I mean, she made a choice. He saw that she was bald, and he
Can we
made a
say
bald
something?
joke.
Yeah.
She also made a choice to go out there bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could have
Right?
worked to weave.
Yeah.
Away.
She could have did something else.
And,
She chose.
I mean,
she was
everything
comfortable with
is-
that she wanted to do. So
everything's-
you take what comes to
That don't mean
And
Salute
I'd
to her,
like
that don't mean you
to-
talk about me. But
I'd
yeah.
like to point out when Chris Rock said, "I just got slapped the shit out of by Will Smith." Jada was fucking laughing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in the fucking
Yeah.
crowd laughing. So,
As someone who just got assaulted.
on her behalf.
And let's point out
You
the
like
fact
context.
that if we're talking about disabilities and whatever,
Weave in and out of being a cop so easily, son, seamlessly.
Okay, all right,
Fine.
fine, but that's what it was. And
You
if
ain't
we're
at
doing
work.
if we're doing the whole offense thing, technically, like Chris has like a form of autism that was diagnosed.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about
even
like,
know that.
oh, this person has damage to whatever, so you assaulted a person who has a disability over another person who has a disability. Good job.
Oh, so they gonna get me for this shit then? Because that's probably what that's from.
It's actually, he doesn't actually
Two
have
wrongs
autism.
make a right. 3 wrongs make a left.
He's gone to therapy
I don't
to
think
deal with
that's
trauma.
really
So
how
you
that
slapped
works.
twice.
What,
If you would have
what it
remixed it,
said,
that would have been two. You know what I mean?
he has non-verbal communication. Something like he can't tell things that aren't verbalized to him. So if somebody walks up to him in a threatening manner, do something, he can't process.
Oh, that
what's
makes
going
mad
on.
sense.
That's
He
what
was just
said.
up there. He's still
Yeah.
talking about him. He said, "What's up, King Richard?" Pow! Like nigga, he still was like drunk, happy, like
Right.
Hey, oh no, King Richard. What you thought was about to happen? This nigga is closing proximity on you at a rapid rate, my nigga. All shoulders. He was I Am Legend a little bit too. Like you said, that was he was Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Mike Lowry. He was everybody at the time. I think there was a little bit of Muhammad in there too, because the way when he turned and he said "bang bang," like the way he was walking with it, I said, "Yo, he might have been Muhammad a little bit." The Muhammad wasn't
The smack wasn't smack. I was just about to say it wasn't that.
The slap was one of them other niggas. It might have even been a little Carlton in there.
Yeah.
Slap. 'Cause that was a bad slap.
That was
a horrible.
Who was he?
slap.
Men in Black?
Yeah. Nah. Agent
G.
G.
Something like that.
He was a gangster in Men in Black. I ain't gonna.
Oh, that's what G's for.
I ain't gonna do that. He was a gangster. I'm trying to think of when he was corny. He wasn't in no corny roles.
Nah, he don't ever
really.
choose corny roles.
I mean,
he was the man in like everything.
I mean, after Earth, he didn't really do shit, but like talking that.
Yeah, that was for his
stupid
son.
accent.
He let his son
and
do
why
his
he
thing.
let his son go out there by himself too?
Yeah,
He was hurt.
Got hurt. Then.
Now he's a piece of shit for that.
And
You still gotta hold it down for a little
He was
bit.
about to die.
Nah, you gotta hold it down. Yeah. You gotta hold it down.
Yeah.
You gotta hold it down.
It's the blues, stupid.
Then he should have hit it with the Gemini man. Double slap. Because then there's 3 wrongs to make it right. Then it make
Whatever.
it right. Like you said. If you would have
Darnell, why you
thunder
don't think
and
you light
lightning.
skinned? Why you don't
know
think you
what I'm
light
saying?
skinned?
No, it's not that I don't think I'm light skinned.
Yeah, I don't
Because you
understand.
definitely are.
No, it's not
He
that.
just don't want men judging his
Yes, that's fucking alarming.
Okay. I got you. All right.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna say that for some reason. I felt like that could be the only reason because it does feel like the brown skin nigga is.
Like what? Like why? Yeah, I don't need that.
But you do say dark skin or light skin because that's how you differentiate.
If you don't know names,
Yeah, if you don't know a name, what would you say though?
physical description. Yeah. You're gonna go by physical description.
What would you say?
Yeah, but
I saw us 3. What
Uh-huh.
would you say? If it was outside looking in, pause.
I'd say the short bald guy.
Okay.
That's
Right.
the same. Your different physical descriptions. It's the same shit.
But
Why are you talking about my son height? He can sexualize that then too. Pause.
That's crazy.
You got a pocket.
I mean,
sexualize the height?
Yeah, why not? You got a height fetish, my nigga. You like short bald guys.
I
See
mean,
what I'm
there's
saying?
not,
You
there's
can
not
say
a
the
lot
same
of.
shit though.
right.
I'm just being devil's advocate, my nigga.
right.
Pause. I don't like
The
being the
other thing
devil at
is-
all. I'm just
Right.
taking his lines for right now. What I'm saying is you don't want the nigga to call you light skin. You light skin.
Right.
Pause.
I'd say the one with the
And you
ashy
have
knuckles for pop.
you have nondescript
How you gonna
features.
see my knuckles? Now what?
You have nondescript features,
Now
so
what?
it's not easy to like identify.
Now
What are they pointing out?
Nondescript features is funny.
And you look like Gerard Carmichael. And we
A little.
deciphered this, my nigga. You look
That's
like
true.
mad niggas. It's crazy. But you do too. You look like mad
Nah.
niggas. I like Jerome Bettis a little bit. I seen it today.
You do like Jerome Bettis.
A little bit. But y'all look like mad niggas.
Yeah.
We've found 11
Nah,
different
it's
niggas.
like Matt.
You
No,
look
everybody.
like Prince, which is crazy.
Everybody.
That was wild.
That was crazy.
Which I don't get. at
Anyone.
all. How? But I
Anyone
look
that's
like
bald and has a mustache,
like
you say I
that
look like.
nigga, B.
I don't know.
Anyone who's
You
bald
got
and
access
has
to
a
that
mustache, you
picture?
say I look like him,
That
but
black
that's
and white
not
photo
accurate.
of Prince, the nigga looks exactly
I would
like
have
you.
to go find
I
it.
showed my kid. She said, "Is that you?" That has to be you. That's what she said. She said it has to be. She doesn't
I
know
have
who
to go
Prince
through a
is.
lot of pictures to find.
Kid is 6 years old. She said that has to be
You guys
Dad.
automatically assign anyone who's bald or
This
has
is just
a mustache.
absolutely not a fact, man.
Yeah, it is because like
Name
I don't
all
look
the
like half
people we
these
said
niggas.
you look like, and every one of them shits is mad close.
I don't think so.
A lot of them guys.
Carl
kinda look
Winslow.
Like
Michael Beach.
I don't.
Michael Beach
I don't
kind
agree.
of look like you.
You look like all them niggas.
I don't agree at all.
We starting to look alike a little bit. Not like you.
I don't know.
I ain't never gonna look like either one of you
Yeah.
niggas. But y'all two start looking alike.
I don't think so.
You
Darnell
incorporate
looks like
features.
a child's imaginary friend. Like it doesn't.
That was
Heat up,
good.
Heat up, Brad. Heat up, Brad.
That was good, right?
Heat up. Heat up. The third one gonna be a banger. Go ahead.
That was
Number
good.
2. Number 2.
Nah, that's
Come
That
on.
was good.
Nah.
fuck up the momentum.
No.
Like-
Come
A
on.
child's imaginary friend. That was good.
That's mad
It's
funny.
like
That was good.
You know why it's funny? Because he ain't never supposed to be around no kids. You know that? That's mad funny. You know that, my nigga. And they supposed to write Darnell on the
But,
bottom
like,
of their foot.
by
Like he
default-
just to it. That's
by
crazy.
default, anyone I see with a mustache, I'm like, fuck. They're gonna say, look.
Everybody got a mustache in here. Everybody.
Nah, but
not a fact.
it's a mustache, skin tone, and bald. Like mustache and bald automatically.
First of all, we almost
You
the
just
same
named
skin
mad of your characteristics. So if somebody has those, they probably
Yeah,
look
nigga,
like
most
you
likely.
look similar to me because of the skin tone. I ain't got nothing
Yeah.
to do with nothing. We both have
I
a mustache.
understand.
Everybody in here has a mustache.
But I'm saying
If
when you
don't have a
combine mustache
I don't
and
trust
bald, it is what it is. I just accept that.
you. No. It's mad niggas that got a baldy and a mustache and don't look like you. You look very specific and peculiar, my nigga.
Because when
That was definitely him in the
'cause
cop car.
I don't think I look like that nigga who played Jax at all. I don't think so. I didn't.
There's some similarities.
I don't look like
There's
that
some
nigga.
similarities.
I don't look like that nigga at all.
Nah, I mean, there's some
Nah.
similarities.
Nah, you're reaching. Nah, don't do that, Bias.
A little bit.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right.
Earlier you were talking about like the most struggle meals that you said. You said had a what kind of sandwich was it?
Oh, seasoned sandwich.
Just say garlic bread.
This is not really garlic bread.
So-
You don't use butter, you use mayo.
What would you say was the most struggle you had?
Keep it a buck. Shit, me and my brother had a little stint with dog food.
Just in case. I don't know
Little
where
bit.
you're about to go.
Scooby Dooby
Like
Doo.
niggas wasn't.
Where are you?
It was in there. We ain't know that shit
Yes,
was
so-
not
Yo,
for
you
humans.
are. You're
say dog
empty.
food.
Nigga,
You're
I was
empty.
6.
It say dog food though,
I was 6, bro.
but it don't have a human on the front.
It didn't.
You
See
know,
what I'm saying?
It just
stay
said
for the-
gravy train.
Yeah, I can't stay for the
Gravy Train.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know what you did after that. See, that's what I'm saying. Let me get out of here, man.
You lost you in the Gravy Train.
I don't know what's next, my nigga. You feel me? You never know with you, man.
That's nasty.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking, there's no debate. You can't ignore the great. See, I'ma switch the world up with my 15 seconds of fame. Tell you a little story about way back when. Snotty nose, shorty rockin' scuffed up 10. Still drop a triple double on your whole damn team. So much on my mind that it can't recline. The thought of cloud 9 seems so sublime until you get to cloud 9 and the sun don't shine. These niggas grass not greener than mine. The thief of joy is what comparison is, and I'm so much better. Don't compare me to them. No, don't compare me to them. I'm so much better than what you thought. Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? Hey, what you thought? Huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? My crew will ever be caught slipping. You tripping. Lil' homie, we on the mission to enlighten the masses, acquire some assets, a few accounts that I can stash some cash in without rhyme or reason, depending on the season. We just try and get it, this could result in creeping. Police investigation, we give them silent treatment. Forever granny's baby, in society's heathen. Views don't align, but you still pledge allegiance. Born to be a beacon, shining light on the legion. Yeah, I'm wide awake, still feel like I'm dreaming. I got no time for sleeping, up battling demons. Up battling demons, I got no time for sleeping. Still feel like I'm dreaming, yeah, I'm wide awake. Yeah, I'm wide awake. Hey, I'm working what you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought?